Jumping
Bam.
Hey, yo, what up? Welcome to What Up Radio. It's the OG of the Double G. It's your boy Big Dog Joker checking in.
It's your boy King J.
And of course, it's your girl Courtney D. Tapping in with y'all live and direct this Thursday. How are y'all doing? Today we have a special guest here with us.
What's going on? Today, Joe the Joke. Y'all feel me? Joke clothing in the building.
Joke, you better tell them what Joke stand for.
You know, Joke stand for Jack of all trades because that's literally what I am. And I stand for that. Joke is just a lifestyle at this moment.
That boy said a lifestyle.
It's literally a lifestyle.
So what does it mean?
A joke lifestyle. Like when I say Jack of all trades, I mean I did everything under the sun, from tattoos to artistry, painting, photography,
Porn.
Videography.
Nah, I did not do that. But I was definitely a hoe back in my days before I got married.
Hey.
Definitely.
Got some videos out there.
Some will.
No, but that's all good. We actually got some more guests in here. They over here. They gonna be chiming in with us. We gonna keep everything silent on a few names and everything. But we will be chiming in. Of course, we got our big dog Malcolm and Lisa all up in the cut with us. I know Lisa probably be tapping in, wondering what the hell her plate is.
Man, I'm so man.
So I truly understand, Lisa. But speaking of that, the way we actually do like to start off the show, I like to start off with a segment called "Now That's What's Up." That's where we actually get to sit here and actually talk about some good things, some positive things that happened to us through this week. You know, just something good. I know it ain't all bad. It ain't never all bad. So we want to bring it in with some good. Hell, started with myself. People hadn't known. I finally moved into my goddamn house. You know what I mean? I'm relaxed. Got a pressure off the back and everything. Getting my my relationship back on track with everything. It's hard when you know, going through that whole house process stuff. Get a little
transitions are always shaky, man.
Shaking my ass. You got some asses kicked.
Hey.
But King, what it do? King, where you at with it?
Man, so far I've had an awesome week. Ain't too much really just happened. I'm just blessed to be here, you know.
Hey, he always do that one.
I plead the fifth on that. But besides that, everything's been all good. You know, I wake up to see another day. You know, can't complain about that.
I love it. So simple and straight to the point.
Yeah, you know.
That's him. That's me. I'm going to say it. It's there. Look.
This what it is.
Like,
I said what I said.
Fine.
What else you want me to say, you know?
Man, something you ain't just fine all the time, bro. We're human.
The fine don't even sound
what is
like
fine?
It's fine. Like,
word.
You're like, man, there's gonna be a party going on. His birthday. We done threw it. Hey, man, how you feeling?
Good.
Wait, it was even funnier because he said it with you. He like, good, all right, yeah.
Man, tap in with him.
Man, you know, I'm always trying to tap in with everybody. But positivity this week, I ain't gonna lie, this week has been very challenging.
Oh God.
I've had to accept some things that I knew, but like I didn't know what to do to apply it. Okay, like
that's the answer. You just gotta figure out how to get it.
You know, like I know what it is, but how do I get to this point? And so I would like to say though, like I had more time this week for self-care.
That's what's up.
That's what's needed, goddamn. That's
you know, most definitely. And outside of that, I've had the time to actually just sit with myself, my spirit, and just talk like, Courtney, where are we going next? Because, you know, setbacks happen for comebacks.
Yeah.
Setback for a
major comeback. And I firmly believe that. And so I feel like this week was a minor setback for a major comeback. And the ultimate lesson was, go ahead and jot that down. But the whole message was that, like, for real, to just believe in myself. That was the message. Like, really believe in myself and the energy that I usually use to tap in and support others, right, and be there for others. I'm in a selfish bubble. I need to do that for myself right now in order for things to change. And it's not that things are bad. It's just, when you're trying to elevate and you're going through these different levels, because I always tell people it's degrees to this shit, right? So as you're trying to elevate, though, you're always going to have that moment where you take 2 steps back before you can take 1 step forward.
Oh, damn, they sung the song where she said it. I take 2 steps forward and however many back. Because I'm just like a cat.
Yeah, so...
Wait. What are you singing, man?
I got laid up his way.
1 step back because some just like a cat. You know the old school song.
That's before our time.
I heard it on Family Guy.
And you gonna make
that
me
was
Wow.
it was because it was Family Guy, bro.
That's the only reason why.
Oh, that's what it was?
That's it. No, that's what's her name? The one that was on with Simon and them.
You don't watch Family Guy?
Simon?
No,
American Idol?
Yeah, the lady, the first ever lady that was judged. That's her song.
I can't even think of her name right now, but I know who you're talking about.
Y'all got me on that.
It ain't Paula.
Yeah, Paula. That's her song.
Oh, okay.
Opposites attract.
Opposites, because opposites attract. That's the real song.
Yeah, that's her
Come
song.
on, talk your music then.
That's her song.
Teach your song.
On me, I got all this.
Thank you, man. You know,
Okay.
you got me song.
Man, look.
Somebody knew some goddamn me. Thank
Hey.
you.
When I say jack of all trades, I'm not lying, bro. It's a lifestyle, goddamn.
So,
It's a lifestyle.
That's true. You was talking about Family Guy.
But look, I knew he was going with it, though.
thank you, man.
Excuse me, sir. Not get off subject. Do these come in red?
Nah, not yet.
We gonna talk about Gilly.
Not
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah, okay.
But what's some positive happened with you, Mr. Jack?
Man, this week has been fucked up, all right?
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
tell you straight up.
Okay.
This week
Hey, what's up?
has been fucked up, and not just like, oh man, everything bad just knocking me over the head. Not like that. A nigga been tired, bro. We had went to Cabo last week, and we got back this week, and I've been tired as hell.
That's a good time to be back. From
Nah, fuck nah. When you got a demanding ass job, like, first of all, I'm prepping for a bodybuilding show, so a nigga be hangry a lot.
I was gonna ask you about that because I actually seen, was it a reel you did?
Yeah.
When you were doing your forms and stuff.
Yeah.
I know, because that's what I did in college. I actually studied weight training, bodybuilding, and stuff like that. And I saw the video. I was like, is this man training for a physique competition?
Nah, hell yeah,
Okay.
real talk.
Okay.
Real talk, yeah. So I've been tired of shit coming back, and then like, shit. When you in a demanding job, a lot of people come with negativity, negative energy, and they try to knock your energy down. When you positive and shit, like that's what the brand is based off, positivity. So when I just walk around positive all the time, no, I'm good. I walk around positive all the time, and if somebody coming with negativity, that fuck up your whole vibe. And you don't want to bring that shit to your family. So, like, shit, you go home and you be like, bro, I had a bad day. You bringing that shit home. Now you got a whole fucked up week. Because now my wife mad. Like, bro, why you bringing work home? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, but it help you a lot because you be like, oh, shit.
I've actually felt that before because, working in a stressful environment, y'all been around my house. If, damn well, my wife come home from work and she done had a bad day.
We all finna have a
We
bad
all
day,
about to-
and we all about to talk about
God.
it.
But at the end of the day, like when you have a fucked up environment at work, it's like it help you not be complacent to what you trying to do. Like, cause now you like, all right, bro, God making me uncomfortable for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's why I say, like, even though it was a messed up week, it's all good at the end because I know God is like doing something for me.
Amen.
Like he know I'm not about to be here for the rest of my life, so you know what I'm saying? He making it negative for a reason.
You sound just like me. I feel you. And that's what it was like, bro. My week was so but today, like no word, just like like the most disgusting face that comes to your mind when you hear That's how my week was. Right. But I'm in better spirits today. Yesterday wasn't so bad, but that's where the self-care comes in because I had to put that wall up with the world and say, hey, y'all not about to mess up what I'm trying to do. Right. And that's that balance. You know what I'm saying? You're speaking of in terms of not letting the workplace affect your home life. Right. Because it has to be a balance.
And you gotta take the bad with the good. That's what it's all about.
Mm-hmm.
Like once you take in the bad, you be like, all right, now I know what's good about everything. Like you wouldn't know what's good if you ain't know what bad was.
It's like seeing the light at the end of the tunnel.
Right.
I don't know. In some cases, I was thinking about. Actually, you say you caught the video about the bodybuilding.
Yes.
I actually got the opportunity to catch the one about success.
Right.
How to be
I saw that.
successful.
I seen that one too.
Yeah. And I agree with a lot of what you said, but that ain't why I'm here to agree with your black ass.
Talk to me. Talk to me. I'm here.
So throughout the video, as I went through it a few times, as I really truly listened to you, there was a couple instances, well, not even a couple, a few, where you separated yourself from being the successful person. Like you spoke in a sense of, I'm not successful.
Mm-hmm.
And then it brought the thought to my mind, like, well, wait a minute, it would deter people from a video if you're telling them how to be successful, and yet you're separating yourself from being a successful person. Mm-hmm. I personally would see you as a more successful person if you were referring to yourself as, look, I'm the jack of all trades. I'm consistent at all of these things. That's why I'm successful at these things. Because you wouldn't be here if you wouldn't noticed by somebody.
Right.
And so you even spoke about it being success, being subjective.
Right.
I know in some cases you may not feel like you where you want to be.
Right.
But to us looking at you now, how do you want to be? I guess, what do you want to be? How do you want the world looking at you?
Man, I want to. Man, that's a good question, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, that is.
I want the world to look at me like, when I die, I want them to look in my casket and be like, he died with no regrets. Like he died and he knew what he wanted, and he knew what he stood for, and I know what he stands for. Because everything that he put out in the world was great. Even if it wasn't great, like he did his best. Every time he put out something else, it was better than the last thing that he done. And he left a legacy for his family, for his son, and they living off everything that he put out. And it's not just the money thing. I mean, money does come with it. Like, of course I want the money, but at the end of the day, I want to be like a philanthropist. Like, people gonna look at me like, oh, if he did it, I know I can do it. Even though I know he ain't come from the bottom, but I know he didn't come from what he has now or what he died with. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I really want the world to just look at me and be like I want to walk in the room. Like my biggest thing I want to do when I get like to the top, I just want to walk in the room and I don't have to introduce myself. Like, everybody know who I'm already is.
Your reputation perceives.
It perceives like it's like a Nipsey Hussle thing. Like, when you see Nipsey, you knew who he was. Like, you, even if you never listened to his music, you just like,
oh, that's
he's
Nip.
somebody.
Yeah.
Like, you ain't even have to know his name. Oh, he's somebody. Like, I want to walk in the room and people be like, he's somebody. Like, because my aura speaks for itself. My energy just like, great. You know what I'm saying? So when I die, my energy still living on. Like, I don't want that fugazi ass energy. Like, oh shit, he died. Your energy died with him. Like, I don't want that.
Basically,
You want to live on through your energy.
Yeah,
forever.
for sure. I want my energy to live on through me. Not even me living through my energy. I want my energy to live through me.
I've always said that I want to be immortalized in a lot of pictures.
Right.
When people see me, they feel my vibe.
Exactly.
Like,
exactly.
The moment you see a picture, if you was with the Smoking Joke at this moment, you feel every bit of energy. Like, this motherfucker was laughing, happy. He pulled out 2 blunts out of his pocket. I got high as hell with this one. Like,
and even if I wasn't happy all the time, I want them to be like, oh man, at least he had positive like energy. Like, you know what I'm saying? He had a big impact on me. Like, cause I ain't gonna lie to you. I used to be the type of person, like, everybody would look up to me and they'd be like, I want to be like him. I used to hate it. I be like, right? Why you want to be like me? Be yourself. Like, it's easier to be you. But then I realized, like, after a while, bro, like, this is my purpose. Like, people look up to me for a reason. I got a bigger purpose than to be like, oh, I'm just not here for people to look up to me. I'm not here to be a regular ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for people to actually look up to me and do some real shit and let them know they can do the same thing.
So since you say that, you said a whole mouthful. Nothing wrong with it. A lot of gems though. But what do you feel is your purpose? I feel like everybody's purpose is the same thing. Like, I ain't even gonna lie to you. And I feel like your purpose changed like throughout the years. So
like, when I was
right here, right now, though. Right here, right now, with you speaking on this, what do you feel your purpose is? I feel like my purpose is to reach somebody, reach one, teach one. Like, anything that I learned throughout this journey of my life, like, from whatever, I feel like I'm supposed to tell somebody what I learned right now.
Like at the age that I am right now, I'm supposed to tell a 12-year-old what I wanted to know at 12 years old. Like that's what I feel like my purpose is right now. But shit, if my purpose was to play in the sandbox, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I feel like everybody's purpose changed. Like at 30, my purpose might be different.
At 30. So I told you this all ties in with your entire success interview.
Right.
We talk about consistency. We've already heard that within every success story.
Right.
Now, I said that was a double-edged sword.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason I fight against that because I feel that sometimes your daily routine does hinder your success.
Okay.
Take for example our jobs. You know, the jobs that we do need them to survive. You know, this is paying the bills, but crazy scheduling and all of that could hinder. Like, hey man, yes, I can try to work on my business, but if I'm working a 9 to 5, that okay, I'm going to work at 6 a.m. getting off at 2 and then gotta be back at work at probably whatever in the morning.
Right.
You know, to do this, all the crazy scheduling, you finally get time for rest. The time that you do have for self-care is probably out of the
little to none.
You know, so it becomes a moment to where your actual daily routine starts to hinder your actual success. You don't have time to dream and work on yourself because you're too busy trying to survive. So with that aspect, all of us, we work 9 to 5s. What do you feel is the best way to put our success and things like that in line with our daily lives and, you know, jobs and, you know, family and personal care?
I ain't gonna lie to you. It's an easy answer to everybody every day. Just sleep a little faster. Sleep a little faster. We all get 24 hours a day, right?
Yeah.
All right. So if you base your life off sleeping for 8 hours, how many hours you got after 8?
16.
Okay, now you got to work for 8 more.
So you only got 8.
Okay, now you have nothing else to do with your 8 because you got to spend time with your family. So if you sleep a little faster, bro, like sleep for 4 hours. Okay, the first week you're gonna be tired. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, but after a while, it's gonna be like everything else. You come accustomed to it.
So you change things within the small routine.
That's it, bro. Like me, I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. I go to sleep at 11 o'clock, 10, 11 o'clock every night. I wake up at 3 o'clock. I go to the gym by 3:30. I'm out of the gym at 5:30. By 5:30 to 7, I'm eating breakfast. I'm at the J from 7 to 3. I come back home. I'm working on the business. I'm spending time with my family. That's the only time we get together. And from 3:30 to 11, I'm living my dream. That's the only way you're gonna become successful. Cause shit, like when you listen to success stories, they always be like, man, I ain't had time to sleep.
But don't they die a little faster if they don't?
Nah, I mean it just depends on how good you sleep. Like it because you can sleep for 4 hours, but some people sleep for 4 hours and it'd be like some regular sleep. But if you go into like a deep sleep for 4 hours, bro, you really good. Like, cause I know if I sleep more than 6, I'm really tired for the rest of the day. You know what I'm saying? But if I sleep a good 4, I'm good.
So let me ask you though. Okay, cause I'm reasoning right now. I've been noticing my new patterns. I've been waking up at between 4:45 and 5:30 every morning, naturally. Sometimes I get up and read a book or something, stretch, meditate. But do you think what you put into your body outside of getting rest affects your energy levels?
Yeah, come on. Like, honestly, before I even start like the fitness or whatever, I was vegan. I was vegan for 6 years.
Racist.
Bro, I was the tiredest person ever. But you would think everybody like uplifts vegan, like they so healthy. You just eat so healthy. My body wasn't feeling that. You know what I'm saying? So now that I eat, like, I ain't gonna say I eat healthy, but in the sense of it, like you see what I eat, you be like, oh, that he eats healthy. You know what I'm saying? All I do is drink water. I do all this, but I got more energy. Like, and then I got a son, so you know I have to be energetic, like naturally. So yeah, like, and then it's pretty much on what you put like in front of your face. too. Like that shit can drain you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you looking at other people living out their life and that's what you want. And you not there. Like that's gonna drain you eventually. Like, cause you like, man, I want what they got.
True.
But you're not working.
But I'm not working towards it because I'm looking at what they got.
And
that's draining you, you know what I'm saying? So
that actually does fit. You dropped a couple gems during that video that I actually like, in which one of them was don't quit till your business income is bigger than your 9 to 5.
Right.
In which I think a lot of people, hell, including myself at one point, jumped out there. Like I was forced out there. My black ass got fired. But at that time, that was the start of something, and it is like, man, you said I think it was 5 times the income.
5
times. Now, I done heard 3. Now 5 at that point. How in Jesus,
bro? Because it's like what Jay-Z said. If you can't buy that shit twice, don't even try to buy it. So if you trying to quit your job and you ain't got 5 times your income, like how you gonna support your family, pay your bills, and then do what you want? Right. Like if you got 3, okay, I can support my family and pay my bills, but what I want, I still want to do what I want. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So if you got 5 times, like I'm good. You good to go? I'm good. And I ain't gonna lie to you and say I didn't do it before. Like, but that's how I know not to do it again. Like I didn't quit my job at least 3-4 times because I wanted to pursue my dreams, and I seen it getting good. Like I was like, all right, my dream is actually becoming my reality. Yeah. But as soon as I feel like God humble your ass real quick. Yeah. So as soon as you like jump out on the water and like everybody be like, man, go with faith, go jump out on faith. Sometimes it's really not jumping out on faith, it's jumping out on your own ass. Like you jump out and you be like, I quit. Like,
because they don't jump out to help your ass. Like I hear what you're saying. Exactly. Ain't nobody finna jump out here and be like
jumping out there with you.
Yeah, they just gonna jump out. Your monkey ass just gonna straight.
Just gonna be struggling. You just gonna be struggling. And sometimes, like, bro, you block your blessings because you quitting. Like it might sound stupid, but like if you really like just quitting out of nowhere, bro, like they probably needed you at that job. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So if you don't put in your 2-week notice, like you putting them in a hindrance, and that's blocking your blessings because you wasn't humble enough to be like, I'm putting my 2-week notice. Mm-hmm. Like you can put in your 2-week notice and then quit. Yeah. Like you don't even have to work the whole 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. But I mean, I feel like sometimes like that'll mess up everything like that you had in the play. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a reason.
Oh yeah, no, 100.
Cause, bro, okay, look, hold up, no. I'm a reason, but it's a fine line, bro. It's a very fine line when it comes to jobs.
Yeah.
I done had jobs, bro, that will completely disrespect me as a person.
Hey, facts. That's what jobs do.
And as much as I try to be that person that's willing to put in 2 weeks and give you a notice, I'm finna leave you. I done had some jobs, bro. I had to just chunk deuce and walk out on. Man, I'm reasoning with you because that does. I've never thought about it that way. Like I walked out on these people and left them hanging. Dang, that can stop me from getting to where I'm trying to go. But in the same breath, because I believe in myself, I've always had the mentality, man, you know what? Y'all need me more than I really need y'all right now. And I'm not saying I'm not humble enough to admit that I need the money or the income, but I believe in myself. So I know if I quit this job, I promise you I have another job.
But the like you saying you promise you have another job.
Or
that's
just
not even the
not even just a job in terms of somebody else's dictating what I do. Right. I'm gonna find a way to provide and be covered in everything I need because one thing I know, and you basically said, God got me.
God, yeah.
I didn't quit jobs, y'all. I ain't had no money. I'm not even finna lie. Humbled my spirit real quick. Like, bro, you know you need this job right now. Why did you quit?
Bro, it feels different when you just not used to being broke. Like I ain't never.
Nah, facts. but that's what a job is for, to help you be comfortable with being uncomfortable.
Yeah, basically.
You know what I'm saying? Because like the moment you get your check, you be like, hey, bro, I'm gonna work this whole a little bit longer. But the moment you run out that check, you be like, man, forget this job. You know what I'm saying? But once you be like, I'm gonna forget this job, that's Thursday, and I get paid Friday. So it's just helping you be uncomfortable with being comfortable.
Basically, because in the whole message behind me quitting and being broke, bro, I got off my ass.
They basically
I lifted
to get by.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Exactly. That's all it is, bro.
Multiple things just to get by, but I like that because, like I said, I never thought about that. from that perspective, I've just always kind of been that person. And God knows my heart and know I'm working on me. I don't do disrespect. And I don't do, especially when it affects my family life.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like
that's
when you do something that impedes me from doing what I need to do for my family, I now have a problem with you.
Yeah.
And as much as I know, realistically, I kind of need you right now because you've been helping support me. I'ma just believe in myself a little bit more
and depart
and do what I need to do for myself because clearly you're not helping me.
I mean, it got put in my spirit years ago that you're right. I don't tolerate disrespect. I feel like if I've gotten to the point to where I've already spoken to you and I feel like my next action is that I'm about to hurt you, I have to.
You gotta get away from
it.
See you later.
I'm gonna end up like, and I've actually had that happen to where I've explained it to my mom and even my wife. Hey, it's getting to a point to where I'm getting ready to bury this dude, and I'm not feeling any type of regret. I'm feeling like my next action
is to get it done.
Yeah, this gonna get done. So I need to get away from it.
Right.
And it's been that. Like, nah, bro. I understand. You know, I get the check. I've always been a smart dude. They'll tell you I'm a hustling. I get on it. I ain't nowhere in hell I'm finna say, bro.
Facts.
No, so leaving you. Yeah. So leaving you ain't. You know, like
it's hurting me in the moment, but it ain't hurting me in the long run.
It's gonna make me go even harder if I quit.
You get what? It's hurting me in the moment, but in the long run, it ain't gonna do nothing but push me further to where God is trying to lead me to. Because obviously, you're not in my path.
Now I know I need to go get this bread. Mm-hmm. Like you were just making me comfortable with just
going to get the
just
bread.
Chilling. Like I'm just chilling. Like I got a check coming every week. Like for real, I ain't really got to do too much. You know what I'm saying? I got to sell a shirt here and there just to get it out there. Yeah. But I ain't got to do too much because I got a check coming next week.
Let's dive into that within that because we're here to talk about honestly the expectations, you know, all about the relationship expectations of all things,
right?
So because I know that can be a pretty much a long subject, I want us to kind of start kind of moving that way to kind of tie into some things. So we're talking about business. You actually kind of just spoke on it about just working with people. Those relationships that you have with your job, with your co-workers, all of that ties into play every time you make a move.
Facts.
So, right now, with you running your own thing, it's just you, right?
It's me and my wife.
Okay, with you and your wife, perfect. What do you have your expectations as for her as a wife, and we'll get into that. But what do you expect from her as your business partner right now? Just her business partner.
Bro, you got some good questions, dog. Like for real.
Yeah, he read.
I can tell, bro. I
can't stand you.
Bro, I can tell. So my expectations are extremely low for everybody. Like, cause being the jack of all trades, I know I can do it. If I know I can do it better than somebody, I don't really want to put that on you. Like, so my expectations for her is like, okay, just push me to go a little bit harder. Or just, I ain't gonna say support me because I know like support to me is different from everybody else.
Right.
What do you mean?
So like, for example, one of my friends, he modeled, right? And so he had said he feel like his wife doesn't support him enough. And I was like, what you mean? And he was like, man, I feel like she should help me get out there, whoop de whoop, do all this. And I'm like, bro, you gotta think about it. Me and you, we in a business to where nobody does. Like people our color, they don't make it out by modeling, by doing photography, by doing running a business. Like
we basketball of the dope.
Yeah, you feel me? So supporting something that's extremely far-fetched, it's hard. You know what I'm saying? We can support our wives because our wives are social workers. Yeah. We can go take this test, go get this license, go do this. We can do that. Yep. But you got to think about it. They don't know how to support something that's extremely far-fetched. I don't know how to support you if you be like, man, I'm about to go model. What I'm supposed to do? I'm supposed to help you model? I don't know how to do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to do that. So like that's what I'm saying. Support to me is extremely different. Like all you do is have to tell me, shit, you're doing good. Oh shit.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's all the support that I need. But like for my wife, like support to her is like, man, tell me to go get it. Tell me to do this. Like I need you to tell me to go study. I need you to be the backbone. I need you to wash the dishes when I'm studying. Like that's support to her. But support to me, shit, just pat me on the back.
That's because
Like,
men and women have different.
But okay, not
expectations.
even. Oh, that's what I'm saying. Like even like with my friend, like the one that model, like he want her to be like, shit. This how you supposed to turn. Like this how you supposed to do that. This how you supposed to do that. You need to smile like this. Like it just depends on how you take support. Cause it depends on how you raise too. You know what I'm saying? True. Like if you raise with love, like your support system is different. So you gonna want somebody that supports you like your family does. Like, but if your support system was trash when you was growing up, you really don't care how they support you.
Somebody tell you to go get it.
You feel me?
That's real. This comment right here. Do all jobs deserve that satisfaction though? Because a lot of these corporate jobs are already disrespectful and don't show no type of respect when you bend over backwards for them. So I don't agree.
Thanks.
Okay. Shout out to Clarissa. She's a loyal follower of ours.
Forget these jobs.
No, but seriously, hey, look. I've had moments like when I realized sat back and debated leaving people because it was like, no, because I accept responsibilities. I'm not saying you don't, but as a woman, right? I know if I don't go get it, ain't nobody gonna get it for me. You get what I'm saying? So in that aspect, I sat and debated like, man, I know y'all really disrespectful. I'm a reason with y'all people. Because I ain't gonna lie, I had to learn though, you can't give everybody the benefit of the doubt. I get why you don't agree. Because you can't give everybody the benefit of the doubt. But I've been in those positions where I did that. And it was like, at the end of it, I ain't gonna lie, I felt less of me. So, but that made me stop because I saw that they don't care. Right. So why should I care about your establishment when you don't even care about my humanity?
My response kind of ties into what Clarissa's saying. It's but I'm not going to tolerate any and everything from the job. It's not just about the money either.
Right.
Okay. So I am hearing this, and it's giving me a chance to sit back and think for a second because I started thinking about, okay, the company, the dude who owned the company, Mr. Jack of all trades. You don't get the opportunity to see all that stuff that will happen at the bottom. Because when people start working for you and you become the company, you hearing us say what's going on with our company. At some point, it's not you that's like that though. Right. It's the people within the company.
The managers.
Yeah, they come to the point where they become more of their position than they are a person.
Right.
And they're overly enforcing, your rules and things. Like, how would you deal with that? Like you tell a person.
Well, see, that's the. I feel like that is the responsibility of the CEO. Like at an aspect, like you hired these managers. Mm-hmm. Like you should have that. Especially if you worked the 9 to 5 before. Like if you worked the 9 to 5 before, you know what these managers do. You know how they act. If you want your establishment to be great and you want everybody to come in like every day with a positive attitude, hire the same manager that like that's a perfect fit for that. And like she said, I'm not gonna tolerate that. Like these jobs will fire you like that. Like
just a number.
Just and they gonna hire your.
They gonna teach you what they want you to do.
Man, you feel me?
Man,
and so like
I hate that they do though. When they put these people in these management positions, it's never the people that's been there for years.
Bro,
facts.
And they never worked your position.
Ever.
Bro,
never worked your position.
As a matter of fact, since y'all say this, bro, shit, my managers are younger than me. One of my managers is younger than me. No,
the age don't matter.
It does matter. He never worked in that position. Matters. Now, you may have worked at Starbucks or some shit. You get what I'm saying? You didn't work my job though.
Right.
And you came in here younger than me in management. How make it make sense? How can you even reason or understand the reality of the people, the middle class who work these average jobs? How can you reason?
I got nothing like that. This an expectation for your ass on this one. I worked at a company for 5 years straight. I was the lead, what they call me, the lead service technician.
Just the title.
Gas or whatever. I was the dude over testing all the gas equipment. And so it was this next position came up for engineering that they knew I was perfect for. I build these things. Of course I know how to work them. It's nothing. And so they was like, oh, well, we like you in your position. I'm like, all right, whatever. They had me train somebody who had never done anything with a computer. Because he didn't get along with his lead, they had me train him to take the position above
the
me.
lead. Oh,
I said,
wow.
wait a minute, me being here 5 years building this, knowing how to do this, asking for the raise. Yeah, the position is open. I'm the guy. I'm the only guy.
But you pass up on me, but want me to train. That's so disrespectful.
You know what I learned the other day, because they did the same thing to me with this job right now that I'm in right now. But you know what I learned, like when this happened, because I was extremely pissed. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I know I work hard. I know the other person probably don't work as hard as me. But what I learned, bro, they do that because they want to keep your hard working ass right here.
Mm-hmm.
Like if they move you up, bro,
they ain't got nobody else.
They ain't got nobody else there to do it. Like,
but I train goddamn people to do it. I had a whole
but they don't.
team.
They just because you train them don't mean they ain't gonna work as hard as you.
They not you.
They not you. They not
so
you.
it's about control.
That's it.
They pick the people they want to control.
That's what managers are for.
Wow.
That's literally what managers are for.
These other slaves in line. You doing real.
And that's why I say, like, literally, your job is to keep you uncomfortable with being comfortable.
Facts.
I mean, comfortable with being
uncomfortable, and I get that.
Like, that's literally what your job is for. Like, cause if like say if you would have got your job like that you wanted, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if I would have got that job that I wanted, I would never want to leave.
Because you would have been happy and content. You would have settled.
I would never want to leave.
Why would I want more when I got what I want?
I got it right here. Like, I don't even. Why am I focusing on the brand if I got more money right here, coming in my hand right here?
Oh, I just hate that. But you know what? We can talk about goddamn jobs. I want to get deep into these monkeys, make y'all ass uncomfortable for no reason.
Yeah.
You said expectations.
You can't make me
goddamn relationships.
Right.
And I can tell you, our spouses listen to you.
Right.
So
Facts.
we gonna talk some shit. We probably gonna get in trouble.
Right.
Hey, it is what it is.
I love y'all to death.
I'm single.
We don't care. Look, me and Joker, we're here.
But he has
You got somebody watching, my dude.
No, I don't.
Ah.
Shout out to the Name Book series.
Hey.
But you say your wife. Okay. What expect her as a wife?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a working wife.
Mm-hmm.
What are your expectations for her just as a wife?
Damn.
Don't include being a mother, by the way.
Yeah, no. We throwing mama out
literally just as your partner.
Just as my partner.
As your partner.
You said I did.
Jesus. He witnessed it.
Look, I might have to pause this whole. But I told you, like, my expectations for everybody is extremely low. Like, if I know I can do something for myself, I'm really not caring what you can do for me. I married my wife because I just really love her, and she was there at my lowest point, like literally at my lowest point.
Yeah.
Like, but exactly. So that's why I was saying that's my expectation. Like, shit, just get my dick hard sometimes.
There you go.
Like, I mean, shit. Like, if you want to be real, like, it's just really simple. It's just really simple. Like, that's all you really gotta do. Like,
I go get somebody to say. All right, we gonna chime back in for the jobs real quick. We gonna get right back. I know there's somebody.
I mean, that's really the expectation. Like, no cap. No cap.
Good.
Very uncomfortable.
Hey,
very
that's it. I'm an
real.
open book.
Transparency.
Yeah, I'm an open book.
What is that? A lot of these jobs, it starts with the manager. Come on, nigga.
Thank you, Joker. Call him out.
It's not the employees, but the managers are very wait.
I told her, bro, she can't write sometimes.
And y'all wanted me to
Let
read
me
this
reread
shit.
this shit.
She put it
I
right.
get what
It's
she
very,
said.
like, it's their way or the highway.
Wait, yeah.
Like,
Okay.
She just don't put punctuation, so it's
nah,
like
that's
everything's
the
run on
perfect
sentence.
punctuation. She put a comma right there, like, no cap. That was the perfect.
He the
punctuation.
only person to give her leeway.
That was the perfect punctuation, no cap.
Okay, man. I'm good with all that because I work for you, but again, I'm a human first.
Right.
I don't care what kind of position you're in. Don't look down at people because you're so
cool.
Oh, you know, I got the perfect answer for that though.
I love that.
I got the perfect answer for that. Like, I even had a video about this. When you go into a job and you get interviewed, like they literally introduce themselves as the manager,
Mm-hmm.
and so you're gonna respect them as the manager, or you're gonna respect them as the boss. If they never introduced themselves as a boss, you wouldn't give a fuck if it's their way or the highway,
Be like, hey,
regardless.
man. Hey, what's up?
So I mean, shit. If you don't even look at them like the boss, you wouldn't even care. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all that is. Like,
That's why I'm at my job.
and especially if you do way more than your manager, because sometimes you really do. Like if you do way more than your manager, don't give a fuck what they gotta say.
Technically, you doing their job anyway.
The person at the top never works as hard as.
So I don't give a damn what they gotta say. Like I'm just here to do my job and get paid.
Girl, fuck them folks.
I mean, that's it. Like I don't care.
I'm
what
sorry,
they
but
say.
that be my energy all the time. It's like reality of it is, bro, you not paying me. The company you work for paying me. If it ain't got nothing to do with what I do on a day-to-day, when I'm clocked in before I clock out, girl, fuck you.
Nah, facts.
I'm not even lying. And bro, and it's funny because people at my job laugh at me when I say this. I be dead ass serious though.
But it's true.
Now I'm with you on
It's
that.
true.
Honestly, I had to go somewhere where I honestly was needed by more than just the staff.
Facts.
You know, because honestly, that's what my mental health need. Because if I was just needed by the staff, I told you where I can get. You get to a point where you in a higher position and you decide you want to disrespect me as a man. Okay, outside of work, look, bro.
I slept shit.
The company
To keep it a buck.
That's why, like, the company at this point don't have anything to do with our issues. You talking to me like this because we're here, forgetting that we don't have to be here. For an hour, they give us off the clock to be ourselves. We can respectfully leave the campus, and I will happily remind you of who gonna really be higher power outside these goddamn 8 hours.
Facts.
Shout out to you because I don't even
Like, watch your goddamn tone. At my last job, I would love to take you to lunch.
30.
That's
No,
what
I get
called
30.
it.
I get 30 for sure.
9 o'clock the whole 8 hours.
Nah, when I was in the oil field, they gave me an hour, and when I had an issue with somebody, everybody on the floor knew what it was. Hey, bro, we need to go to lunch.
So y'all was like Joe Dirt.
Basically, we need to go to lunch. Like, we got an hour for lunch, and when we come back, it's
good.
Like, hey, man,
everything good,
bro. Man, some dudes shot the robbers. They whooped his ass.
On me.
Wow.
It looked like they got some good licks in on his ass too.
Well,
They
hey,
beat the shit
if
out
that's
of
what
him.
it calls for, bro, like that's what it's gonna have to be. Like
Niggas used to fight.
you ain't about to disrespect nobody just because we work here.
I start putting the gloves on. Like, I think that should be a thing when two employees got a problem, especially if it's two grown ass men in the field like that.
Women too.
All right, put the goddamn gloves on.
And that's what I was about to say, cause bro, shout out to shout out to men, cause for women, bro, I be heated,
messy,
bro. I'm telling everybody what you did. I'm not fucking with you, but I'm letting everybody know why I don't fuck with you. Cause if you decide to go be messy and tell your side of the story, my side of the story already out.
It's already been told.
I look, and I'm the
It's
type
already
of
been
person.
told.
There's no filter when I talk. My mom has always told me that since I was young. I'm almost 30, and to this day, I ain't got no filter because I say what I mean, and I mean
It's
what
gonna
I
get worse
say.
on me.
Exactly, and
It's
that's
gonna get
the
worse.
point that I'm getting to, bro. It's gotten worse, and people be looking at me like, bro, you really said that? Yes, and I mean it.
So
Fuck you talking about? I get it. I get it.
Bro, I don't give a bro.
What? Fuck you,
Nah,
real
facts.
quick.
Let me jump in right quick. The only reason I was shaking my head was because these days somebody gonna get whipped and just go to the car and come back and shoot up the plate.
Facts,
Yeah.
and that's
That
also
is a fact.
true.
That ever
That
been
is a
different?
fact.
Name one time where that was different.
Back in the day.
Back in the day, it didn't go down.
But back in the day, most people did fight, bro.
Yeah, they fought, but then what happened?
He might.
But they were cool afterwards, damn near.
He
They didn't kill each other.
Joe,
People
somebody-
wasn't shooting that much back then.
Facts.
Somebody might have went and picked up a crowbar. I can't handle you. Okay, I can't handle you. I'm going to pick up this crowbar over here. That might have
They
happened.
wasn't killing niggas though. Now they killing motherfuckers
For
because
no
they don't
reason.
Raise your hand.
They don't want to take.
I thought
that
school
L
was
on
in
social
session.
media.
Bro,
That's
Wow.
I expect that. I expect if you disrespect me as a goddamn man, you better expect either an ass whooping or you gonna have to pay. Like, you disrespecting me as a goddamn man. What the
See,
fuck
so
you
y'all are
expect me to do?
men. So for me, I'm about to show you I don't play these games before you even think you can play these games.
I know it's different for me because I know I try to avoid everything, like, because I know where I'm gonna take it.
Facts. That's me.
Like, I know exactly where I'm gonna take it.
I'm that person because, Bro, I'll watch somebody do something intentionally to like try to get a reaction out of me. And then I'm gonna look at them and be like, okay, have a great day, and walk off just because I know what you're
I ain't even
do.
gonna tell you have a great day. I hope your day be fucked up.
See,
like,
I love people.
I
could be that person at times, but I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not that person to give off negative energy.
But that's not being negative.
No, it's not.
Already,
but what I'm
it's
saying
like a battery. If your ass already gave off negative energy, what you want me to
do?
But this is the thing. You give off a negative charge, I'm gonna still share positivity. Because we need balance, right?
Yeah.
So you a negative Nettie right now. But let me tell you something. You can be negative in your bubble without me. I hope you have a great day though, and I walk out and go handle my business by myself.
See, I say that, but I ain't gonna even lie. In all honesty, I hope your monkey ass. I hope you go home. And
y'all are evil, bro. Y'all are evil.
I hope you die, but I hope you have a fucked up day. Like I hope
we like talk.
I hope it be like
What Up Radio Show. Y'all tune in right now by clicking the link in your bio.
I really hope it be. I be wanting like the minor, like the little inconvenience to happen. Like
I hope you tripping.
I hope you just like if you wear glasses, I hope you lose one lens or some shit.
You are evil.
Now you seeing 20/40 or some shit. Like I want something stupid. Like I want some dumb shit to happen.
Okay.
I'm weak in this area too. My girlfriend's like, you shouldn't be like that.
You should not, because why wish bad on people?
But me, I'm just like him. If we have a fight right now, me and Smoker, me and Jay, whoever, I'm not wishing that in the future. I'm just saying, if I don't know them and we have a squabble, I'm gonna be like, fuck that bitch, that nigga. I hope he wreck on the way home.
But see, look, I don't even hope you wreck. I hope you're fucking. I don't know. I hope your wheel just like.
No, for dudes,
your shit just stop.
And
like, you run out of gas.
Because I don't agree with y'all right now. So hey,
it's just like the minor convenience. Like I hope your zipper don't go up all the way when it's raining.
I'm feeling like fuck you and everything.
Oh God, it be like some dumb shit.
I'm a dirty dude. I'm letting y'all dudes know right now. If every dude that has done some dirty to me or have in bad intentions for me, I hope your dick never work again.
Oh my God.
I hope that you come across number fine ass women and your dick never work again, bro. You live until you 90.
I take back saying you were evil, bro. You are not evil.
I'm not.
Look, I'll take petty over their type of evil.
Bro said, I hope your dick don't work. Like,
I hope your shit just don't work.
See, I would be like, man, like, if you see a fine bitch, I hope your condom break or some shit. Like, I hope some shit like that.
I hope in the middle of
you got the bitch pregnant now. Like, now you gotta deal with that shit for 18 years. Like, nah.
Bro, y'all are evil. I do not condone this.
It's the female that you have a one night stand with.
But see, like, if you deal, now you gotta deal with that.
We be sensitive and emotional, but let me tell you.
No, we don't.
Oh,
no. The comment says men hold more grudges than women. We gonna be, bro. No, y'all the type to say the evil shit and really let it be. But let me tell you, and mean it. See, we the type to say shit because we be in our feelings, but then we get over it. Y'all niggas be to the T.
It's a famous story about a woman cutting the whole damn dick off and throwing it in the forest.
I ain't heard that one, bro. I'm sorry, I can't relate.
You ain't heard it.
I ain't heard that one.
You ain't heard that one?
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't heard that one.
Yeah,
oh, that's who she did.
Yeah.
I knew the name, but I didn't know she
He
did.
cheated on her.
Okay.
That's when we was born, so.
And threw it out the car somewhere.
Yeah,
I can't remember what she threw.
See, but what I'm saying is, y'all extreme. I don't know about the average. I don't know what kind of women y'all deal with.
He found it and did Franken did.
I'm the type of woman.
I think I would have too.
I ain't never met a woman that just keep.
I think I would have too. Like,
it always come up afterwards.
Yeah.
Real life story, bro.
Bro, y'all be with some.
It happened in like 93.
Look it up.
Not even.
Bro, like 93, I think. 93, 94. Lorena
This
Bobbitt.
way before your time,
No,
baby.
let me put this story out there, and I apologize for throwing it. Lorena Bobbitt was a woman out there. A man cheated on her. Yeah, she cut it off, threw it in the forest. Now, the continuation of the story, I'm not bullshitting when I say that. This dude had it. They found it.
Stitched it back on.
Stitched it back on. He did adult movies, and one of them was called Franken Disc.
Bro, this a real thing?
It's called Franken Penis. Franken Penis.
1996. That's real.
What you use more?
Real life.
96.
Oh, dang, that came out the you use more.
That's tough.
Dang, that's
tough.
tough. Wow. See, okay, so I'm gonna just speak for myself then, because I'm different, bro. I can't relate. I'm the type to be in my feelings about something, cry about it, be mad about it. But once I'm over it, I'm over it. I ain't going back because I don't want to feel them emotions again. I ain't got time to keep being mad at you. I got better shit to worry about than wasting emotions being mad at you.
Check it out. Even your friend, she'll. I'm agreeing with both of you now. He said, Jay said, y'all always bring it back up. You said, you say it, you done with it, right?
Yeah.
Even your friend will do this. She'll get mad. She'll say what she has to say, right? She'll say what she has to say.
I know where this is going.
And she done with it, right?
Right.
So done with it, right?
Bring it back up later.
The next argument.
And then it'll come back up. But she's done with it, right?
Yeah. Look, I'm gonna relate because look.
Women hold more grudges than men.
Exactly.
Why are you bringing it back up if you're not mad about it?
And that's why I said I'm gonna speak for me because I'm not gonna be mad, but I've dated women who real life be pissed, and I'll be over shit so quick. My girlfriend still be mad at me, and I'm over it. And I'm like, bro, what you mad for? Remember we talked about that before?
About over it like a roof.
Like I'm beyond it, my nigga. Like I'm on to the next level, and you're still on that.
Right on top of your ass. Yeah. When we say we over it, that mean they put it above you. Like,
I think even with the statement though, men might get over it quicker because y'all gonna say y'all evil and be done with it. But if the shit don't happen and you see that person again, tell me you're not.
Hell no, I'm gonna be like, hey, what's up, bro?
Hell no!
I'm not gonna front. You have to look at a different type of grudge because
it depends on what you did. It really depends on what you did.
But y'all can wish death and they crash and
I can wish that shit right now, but
y'all will still be cool with them if y'all see them later.
That's what I just said. What did I just say? Depending on the grudge. Now, if I've gotten to that point to where I have wished death upon you, and if I just so happen to reluctant in you, it has to be a point to where like
you don't care.
Like, you have to have that respect to me. Like if you did something to me in which the only reason I'm gonna say fuck you is if you really affected me personally. If I come across you, you have a choice. Either you gonna find a mutual respect and keep it moving, like you didn't see me and I didn't see you, but it's not gonna be smart to acknowledge me knowing that I have that distaste for you. If me and you can be in the same place and we ain't gotta sit there and go at it, fine. As if I walk past you multiple times, at this point I'm not even noticing you. Just keep it cordial.
So basically, y'all saying men are more forgiving than women.
I ain't said
I ain't forgiving.
I'm asking. I'm really asking just because I'm listening to. Because I feel so outnumbered in this room.
People say
I forgot it. I put it in the back of my head. Like that's all it is. I ain't holding no grudges. I don't hold grudges.
So in real life, it is what it is.
Yes,
hell yeah.
At the end of the day, that's the real thing.
Depending on what the grudge is, I'll match your energy on everything. If depending on what your grudge is, I'll match what the grudge. I'll match your energy.
Clarissa say we lying.
If you still messed up,
I'm saying.
Yeah, it depends on how you take it.
If you get immature,
if you take it,
you gonna be petty then.
You still messed up about it. Depending on why I'm mad at you. You ain't got no reason to be mad. I do, so I'm gonna trip out with you.
It depends on how you take it.
All of us had a conversation at the table where we actually semi-discussed that.
But I think we were on opposite pages still, though, weren't we?
Yes.
Between y'all and me and Whitley.
But we came up with this agreement to where how men are going to think about certain things.
That's true.
Now, don't get me wrong. When we come out at a situation, we know it's there. We're not the ones who said forgive and forget. I could guarantee a man did not say forgive and forget.
I didn't say that shit either because I'll forgive you, but I will not forget what happened, bro.
Hey, but I ain't gonna lie. Look, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you straight up.
They don't apologize much.
Women hold more grudges. They even got a song about it. Cardi B say it's up and it's stuck. That's it. That's grudges.
And that's okay, but that's why. But no.
It ain't over.
Okay, but I'm disagreeing with y'all because I'm not these women y'all talking about.
We're not talking about you though.
But I'm still disagreeing with y'all because I relate. At the end of the day, bro, I'm a woman, so I do understand.
Men deal with women all day.
Bro, I deal with women too all fucking day.
But you know, women gonna bring it back up, like regardless. It can be 3 months later. They can be like,
you should know
it's
that.
all right.
Which is why you should be agreeing with us.
But women hold grudges about the dumbest shit too. Like,
what did I tell y'all? It's a fine line between everything. thing.
It's a bit
I relate. Look,
God.
I relate to it. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. I relate to what all 5 of y'all are saying. I relate.
But what?
But at the end of the
It's
day,
always a but, huh?
bro, I forgive, but I don't forget.
But that's your personality.
Well, we not
And
talking
that's-
about you.
but
That's your
okay,
personality.
but I
All
gotta
the
speak
other
for
women,
me.
they ain't got that.
But that's the point.
They ain't
I
got
gotta
that.
speak for me because y'all talking about these women, but I'm still female. So
I
let me
believe
speak for myself at least.
I agree with you on that.
That's all I'm
I
saying.
agree with you on that.
Man,
I
I
don't
feel like
forget-
y'all. I feel like all of y'all attacking me right now.
No, we're not talking to you.
We not attacking
We
you.
talking
You
to
just
all
It's
other
about
women.
him.
You just
You
the
know,
one
all
defending the
other
women.
I got to,
Nah,
bro. I got to,
Nah,
man. I got
But
to.
true facts is, I can't say it. I really don't forgive and forget. That's how I knew it with the thing. Like, you had to have done something to me. She can't even say it.
Look, I straddle a fine line. I have no problem admitting that. I always, and look, I'm a female who real life, like most of my greatest friends in life are really men. So I relate. I date women. So I understand, bro. I promise you. But still, I'ma still say, bro. Y'all talk about quote unquote the general, but that ain't everybody. That ain't all the women. That's all I'm saying. That ain't all the women, bro.
That's not all of me.
So-
either.
No, I ain't gonna lie. It's the vast. I will say
Because
look.
We're like that 5% of guys who are in touch with their feelings, who speak, who actually communicate, who are faithful, who will like it's things.
So it's what that 5%?
Yeah.
Okay, so look,
I think
Joker,
it's a little bit more than 5.
what you say then?
Shit, at least 25.
Okay, no, you giving me too much.
I'm kind of young compared to y'all.
Shit, that's
Okay.
the ones.
So what I'm
That's the ones. The
so what
younger
I'm
ones.
thinking of right
The
now.
younger ones being their feelings.
I'm thinking of Joker's perspective
Oh,
right
me.
here because Joker has given me like he told me and Whitley the male pamphlet is this thick, y'all.
Yes, y'all's is
Y'all
this.
like-
But look, as simple as y'all may seem sometimes, as a woman, bro,
It's different.
men are difficult as fuck
You know why?
sometimes.
Y'all don't like to listen. We tell
Nah,
you
hell
exactly
nah.
what
You
the
know,
fuck we
look,
want.
look, nah. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm with her. Like,
I'll agree
like,
with you.
Nah, cause niggas, we don't talk. Like,
But other than that, how are we difficult?
Cause we don't talk.
Period.
That's it.
I said other than that, but women love
But that's
to
the main
That's
thing,
the thing.
though.
They
That's
want-
the
they wanna
communication
They want to have
is
that
key.
conversation. When the nigga mad, we don't want to talk about
at
shit.
all.
But no, hold
We don't
up.
want
This
to talk
goes
about
back
shit.
to.
That's difficult. Like, I ain't gonna cap with you.
Thank
That's
you.
difficult.
This
as
goes
shit.
back to Joker and
I
Jay
don't wanna
both
talk to you.
telling me. Both of y'all told me.
And then that come back to the women holding grudges though. Like, cause then they gonna bring that shit back up and be like, so why you was mad, bro? I told you I don't want to
I
talk
don't
about
want
it.
to talk about
But
it.
But the point is,
It was 3 months ago.
if I'm here with you through it, let's discuss
But
it.
we can't
Why
say
can't you?
stuff. We can't say stuff like.
But y'all expect women, y'all get
Nah,
mad at
it's
women
just-
for being open.
No,
but it's
it's
like
'cause-
we be open because we
No,
want y'all to
hold on.
tell us
Stop,
shit too.
Stop. I promise you. I promise you.
Yeah, it's gonna be all
It's
night.
not-
Oh,
It's
God.
gonna be all night
It's
argument.
not like a simple.
Because the truth be told, I told you the simple.
Ain't no right answer to
that.
this
No,
question.
it's no right.
Everybody discusses things at a
Different.
certain time because women make. You see, I deal with them when most of the time my wife come home, she discussing what bothered her through that day, and it's like, okay, fine. I had something that had already bothered me that I figured out.
How many
but-
times do you ever bring up though what you figured out?
Hold on. From the issue that I'm having, if my issue, and it's true to honest God, if it doesn't affect her in any way, the result or something like that, generally it's no point for me to bring that because that's not an issue I'm looking to solve with you.
Or sometimes the woman ain't even gonna understand what we going
Sometimes
through.
it don't be that serious
That
to
too.
us, but we know it's that serious to you.
Yeah.
So, but why not help us understand? Because
Because-
we actually want to.
'Cause we can't-
Y'all
we-
gonna take
too much
y'all gonna take
drama.
it deeper than what
Y'all
we trying
take
to
Oh
take it.
God,
That was
y'all trying to
big
solve the issue. We ain't trying to
We
solve
not trying to
it.
solve it.
We not trying to solve it.
Okay, no, pause.
We're not
I'm
even
gonna
trying to solve
disagree
it.
because I feel like guys are the people who really come with the solution, and women be the people who really
I'm finna
still
talk
trying to
about
figure it
our
out.
So
No,
why
I'm
do
gonna talk
y'all
about our
need to know
guests
what's
as a
going
prime
on
example.
then?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna use Clarissa as a prime example.
Okay.
Right now, if you go out and you get into it with somebody just for bumping, hey man, say excuse me, boom, it's over, said and done. But you go home, yeah, this dude bumped me. Oh no, we gonna have to handle that motherfucker. And girl, bitch, whatever she said,
Bitch,
Yeah.
girl.
bitch, girl, that shows the difference. It was a situation getting handled.
A dude to say my bad, fam.
No. It was a situation. She was right. Yo,
what kind of man is you?
Versus the women be like,
what kind of man is you?
You ain't say about me.
That's the prime example of why I can't bring, like, if I'm bringing a simple
You're
issue,
not gonna stand up for me.
You ain't gonna say nothing.
Nah,
he dealing with work. He dealing with work. If he dealing with a work issue in which he's just honestly trying to calculate how to figure something out, it may be causing a dent on his temple to where he's really sitting there with this look on his face like, man, I'm trying to figure this out, but I know I'm gonna figure it out. And you come up, oh, but what's wrong? What's wrong? It's like, it's nothing wrong.
It's not irritating.
It's nothing actually wrong. I'm just trying to solve an issue. Well, what's the issue? Maybe I can help. Baby, I love you, but at this point,
I don't need your help.
Let me put something together so I can have steps on what you can do. Helping might just mean making me a goddamn sandwich.
I'm a reason because I am that way sometimes.
Sometimes niggas may grab a sandwich and be
Do something.
I'm good.
See, it ain't
I was
even
really just hungry the whole time. I ain't even gonna cap with you.
See, I'm
really just
gonna
started.
agree only to I reason, right? I'm an honest person. I reason because
we're being attacked.
no, I feel like I'm being attacked.
No, I'm talking about Clarissa.
Okay, well, we ain't talking about her.
Okay.
Now, let's get it though. Y'all rather go gossip with them than sit and talk to your woman, and I think but that's what I'm getting at because. But the point is, right? The point is,
I'm not talking to none of my niggas about my problems.
Exactly.
But that's exactly the point. If I'm
it's only
your
if
woman,
I knew they've been through it, like then I'm gonna bring it to your
That's
situation.
what I'm
But
if I'm your woman and I'm here with you,
but you ain't been through it either.
can you let me ask the question?
asking the same question and we give you
But it's really about a lack of communication from all of y'all responses. It don't matter whether you talk to your homeboys about it or you keep it to yourself.
You know,
I'm the person that's here with you through forever. I got a wedding band on this finger. Why can't you talk to me about whatever?
Because of this. And you read this out earlier. You said, let's talk about it.
Exactly. But I don't discredit. I give men
talking about you.
I know, but I'm speaking for myself because I'm about to read what he said, right? And I did say, let's talk about it. Joker said on Facebook, women will find a way to discredit what a man likes instead of becoming what he likes. I'm a reason. I will reason with this for like I reason with men so much, and I be getting on women ass for throwing men down for saying men ain't shit, bro. Because I have a lot of friends, a lot of male friends who are real men.
This female went on your ass though,
and that's fine. I'll accept it, and I'm gonna eat it up and keep pushing. But what I'm saying still, though, as a woman, bro, as a woman who truly seeks to understand men and be there for y'all in the best way possible. Why is it so hard to talk about things?
Because we don't know how to communicate. That's it. It's simple. It's simple.
But I'm saying, at what point in time do we learn to evolve past what you know about yourself,
men
bro?
are not going to learn women, and women are not going to fully learn.
But we can reason with each other, right? Is that not reasonable?
Yeah. Compromise. Sure. Even at 25, 26 today, I communicate. I've always been a good communicator.
But that's because y'all millennials, y'all in y'all phone all the goddamn time.
Are we not millennials?
I verbalize.
We're millennials.
Yeah,
Let's go today. Let's go to the party. Let's
What's
talk
that
about
generation?
Z.
Them motherfuckers, they have to
We're
communicate.
in a stage where I can't think for you.
well, see, that's where it becomes a difficult conversation.
No, see, that's what men, they start evolving after a certain age. And that's what women don't get. Like, we ain't gonna start communicating to your ass till we can't use our dick.
I can't wait. Hold on.
I'm serious.
Okay.
But you younger, like real shit.
Wait, hold on.
I don't know how to communicate with shit. Like I don't know how to communicate my emotions if I ain't.
Hey, that's real though.
I'm
So
serious.
you're agreeing, Malcolm?
At a young age, I didn't know how to verbalize.
Yeah, I don't know how to verbalize it.
Can I speak for the opposite of my youth?
Growing up,
But you're a different generation.
But I'm also not of the status quo of my generation. I'm very, 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 very different from my generation.
That just made it even 10 times better. Like
It does, but also I can say the problem is that's the problem.
what?
Dudes don't know how to speak outside of their dick.
Because I mean, shit.
Is that gonna be our thing, or is that something we're gonna change?
Okay.
Hell no, that ain't gonna be nothing that we change. That's how we live.
Put a staple in this for a second.
But I
That's how we live.
You can end it, Joker. I just want you to look.
Hold up.
I'm telling you,
If we don't
what
speak
they
to our
said,
big guys,
that's what I'm
how we gonna repopulate the earth?
Wait,
That's just
we
real.
finna jump back. We definitely finna jump back into it. We finna jump back into it. But right now, we actually starting a little late for it. But we have a new segment in which we call game time.
Hey, game
We have to
time.
start asking these questions early. Courtney, would you like to tell them the stipulations of game time?
So tonight we have Do You Know Houston Trivia? So what's going to happen is we're going to ask you guys a couple of questions, and you have the opportunity to call in and give us your answer. And the first caller with the correct answer, you win a prize. And I could tell you the prize right now, but I'd rather tell you after you win it.
And you have to call in. This is not a situation in which you're going to type it in because we're not, going through Facebook. We don't know who did it 2 minutes earlier than the next. The first caller that we get that can call in and answer these questions correctly, they win the prize directly. And the number is 713-777-9595. That sounds like a porno number that you call late nights. 713-777-9595. For 10 cents an hour, I'll rock your shit.
Wow. Get the fuck out, Joker.
10 cents an hour.
That's what it
You
was.
cheap.
90s. I didn't know.
Shit.
Not even $40.
Do you know the last time I saw one of them commercials?
They don't even have them commercials no more.
I haven't seen a commercial. I got subscriptions. I ain't seen a goddamn commercial in years. I got subscriptions. I got Hulu Premium.
All I hear is Liberty Mutual. Goddamn, that's
I don't
it.
know what.
That's the only thing I hear.
The only ad that's not YouTube.
Oh, do you suffer from
Mesothelioma?
Or you somebody you know died from died. How am I listening to this if I die?
Okay, so I guess me and our team came up with questions. Courtney, you want to go what 2 or 3 from yours, 2 from mine?
Okay, that works.
Okay,
We can do that.
You can put out the first question, actually.
Okay, so the catch is you gotta call and say what is, and then the answer, because this is Jeopardy style Houston trivia. Okay, Jeopardy style Houston trivia. So when you call in, if you don't say what is and then the answer, we're not hearing you. Just gonna be honest with you. All right. So first question. This side of town is known as the Beverly Hills of Houston.
This side of town.
I ain't from Houston.
It's known.
I'm from Houston, and we ain't
Nah,
got
look,
nothing Beverly.
that's what I'm saying. I must not be from Houston, God.
That's all right. I'm making sure they get the question. This side of town
is known as the Beverly Hills of Houston.
Ain't no colors allowed in that section.
Okay.
That's one.
That's one.
That's a whites only section.
Then I guess I give them an easy, somewhat. What's the name of Houston First football team?
Oh, that's a
like
good
that
one.
one.
I like that one too.
Yeah, I told you I've been on the ass with these.
That's tough.
Dang, it ain't that
If a
tough.
woman,
But
Not that tough if you're a Houston fan.
What's the name?
That's why I say if a woman wants to come tap in and answer the question,
She
that's tough.
she
I
a
don't know if
real
she's
one.
a Houstonian or a sports fan.
She a real one.
She real.
She a real one.
Might be marriage material.
Oh.
Might be marriage
Especially if you
material.
got the jersey.
So the first question was, this side of town is known as the Beverly Hills of Houston. The second question was, what's the name of Houston's first sport team? And again, we are only taking answers if you call in and you have to say what is, because this is Jeopardy style Houston trivia. You understand what I'm saying?
My pen ran out of ink.
You damn right it did. You dick that book.
It's racist.
Which I'm gonna just
I
read this
can't
comment
write
real
my
quick.
black words on this white paper.
This guy, now he being racist. Okay.
I had to write that down. Okay. Third question. We giving them 3 or we giving them 5?
Let's give him 2 right now.
We gonna do 2.
Let's give him 2 and give him a call in. And let's get a call in, and then we'll go from there.
What side of town is known as the Beverly Hills of Houston?
Mm-hmm.
And what's the name of Houston's first football team?
football team. Okay.
So we going right back. Oh God.
I'm scared.
We going back to that conversation?
No, we not. I'm dead that conversation, bro.
Leave that one alone, bro.
Period.
That one ain't gonna ever get solved.
It's
never gonna get
the
solved.
thing is, we would never understand each other because
we not
put in each other's shoes to understand each other.
But wait, before you finish that comment, let's read this chime in we had right here, right? Mm-hmm. Come on, Jay, read it.
I don't know how to read. It say, wait a minute. Okay, so you can only talk to me when you beat up my walls. So you would rather take your anger out on my vagina than use your mouth and talk to me.
No, I'm use my mouth for the. You know what?
You're pew pew pew.
I'm relieving stress by pleasing you, so you can leave me alone to deal with this isolated.
I'm putting you to sleep,
that ain't hurt
so
us.
I can deal with this on my own.
That ain't always pleasure though.
I ain't even got no answer for that.
That ain't always pleasure though.
Look, and she's talking about taking. Look, listen.
Teach me something.
We are helping each other resolve it. We're not here for you to dive deeper into an issue with me. We're here. If we have issues that's affecting us, yeah, those are the ones that we need to dive in together. The whole point, now, if y'all were single, y'all would still have to solve these issues separately. The whole point is to the individual issues that we know how to deal with. Everybody goes through, every man goes through a different issue. I couldn't solve Malcolm's issues. I can't solve Jay's. I can't solve any of y'all issues, but I can sit here and try to at least figure out one answer to at least one of mine. Like you said, we ain't got that many hours in a day.
You know what?
At least give me a second to figure out mine before I deal with our shit.
You know what else is crazy though?
What's up?
A lot of women claim they want to know what's wrong. I'm not gonna say all, but sometimes men do tell you what the fuck is wrong, and y'all still won't listen to what the fuck he's saying.
Nah, it's because you say it too simple for them.
And that's what I was about to say. Y'all it's like this. When we hear it, because like I said, I have a lot of male friends that I'm really friends with. When I hear it, bro, it sounds like you being an asshole and don't really want to talk about what's wrong.
But we don't.
Cause we don't.
We really don't.
But no, I'm gonna slightly disagree because I've had moments, Joker, when we've had conversations, right? And you've personally told me you don't want to talk about whatever is on your mind, right? But have we not, as friends, even as a female friend though, right? Mm-hmm. We got to the point where eventually, bro, you learn to talk about shit.
That becomes a point of what's needed to be talked about. As far as if it dives deep, you said talking to you. This is not talking to my spouse.
But I'm a female.
Yeah, it doesn't change the fact, but because I can sit here and it doesn't matter as a female or male in the room because I'm looking at you. I'm having these expectations as a friend, as a listener. If I come and talk to Jay, if he knows me, if I'm going to come anywhere out with any emotion, yeah, he going to probably sit down and be like, oh, shit.
Let me figure out how I can help you.
Up? But that's me offering to finally come about that issue. He didn't come to me seeing my demeanor and be like, hey, what's wrong? Hey, what? Because at that point, Nick, bruh.
Now you're starting to get on my nerves.
Like, you got to stop. When I want to talk about it, I got you. But it's not the fact that I don't want to talk about it. Give me an opportunity to resolve this, not even resolve the issue in my mind. Let me make sense of some things. Let me calm down. Let me make sure that when this comes out, it's not an attack towards you. It's not bringing this type of energy towards you to make it feel like I'm personally coming at you.
Oh God, because if I don't, it's gonna be an argument for everything.
It's gonna be a big one, man. I feel this way. God damn it! Look, it's like, whoa, don't calm me down. That's why I don't want to talk to you. I'm not trying to calm down. You wanted me to let it out. Let me let it out. But you kept forcing this out, so now I'm amplified with this anger. Plus my other issue that I was having that could be small.
So it's like women try to control how you express yourself.
Or when to. It's that home control factor. You're going to express it with me right here. When I ask you about it, you need to be telling me. And it's like,
not all.
What the fuck?
I mean, but that's a women character trait though. That's really a woman character trait.
And because we have the nurturing energy.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the same thing like a manager at work. Hey, you need to do this right now. You need to do this, and because I'm paying your monkey ass, you need to do it when I tell you to do it. Just to come home and be like, you need to talk about this, and because we fucking, you need to talk about this shit right now.
And if you coming up to me like that, that's literally what I'm mad at about work. Exactly. And you just made me even more mad. You just 10 times my anger.
Control. Like, let me.
And if I would have told you that, if I would have told you, oh shit, I don't want to be controlled, then why are you here? All right,
I'm not here to be a goddamn
you know what?
control. Like, I'm here to be a fucking man.
So let me just ask for clarity. Basically, what I'm learning tonight, right, is men only talk about the things that
it's worth talking about.
I don't want to say worth talking about because you got to remember, to women, we want to talk about. We talk about everything. Okay, not most, but at the same time, right? I'm gonna be the voice for women here tonight, and I ain't got no problem with that. We do want to talk about things because I'm a person. I'm here with the shits. Yeah. I got a problem with you. I'm here with you with this. You get what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna speak for myself, but I'm gonna still speak for women to some extent, and that's why I'm saying so. And I'm really trying to understand all of y'all men right now. Like, is it that y'all like feel like women are trying to manipulate your emotions, or just really just a control thing?
It's straight up control.
Okay.
If you want to tell me when to talk about something, when I'm allowed to talk about it, how I'm allowed to feel about it, it becomes as a man, if I don't have a second of me to where I am in control of what I'm doing, not this job. The job already tells me when to be there, when to eat, when I can go home. It already is telling me that. I don't have that control. When I come home, that is the only place where I gotta have some type of goddamn control. I'm the man of my house. Now, while I go home and I'm sitting here thinking like at work, how can I just make this easier for me? All right, I can start doing this. And you, hey, what's wrong? Nothing right now, baby. Because everything's good with you. As long as you good, you walking around happy, singing, the kids is fine and fed, that part of me has so much goddamn blissful peace to the point I'm good right now. Y'all are good. I don't want to bring that negative energy here because y'all didn't cause it over there. They did. If they was here asking me what's the problem, I'll be, hey, you motherfucker, you the goddamn problem. But when you come to me, oh, you need to talk about this, you need to do. Lady, don't become the second one.
He said lady.
Because at this point, like, you what you call a lady in the streets, I ain't trying to call you sweetie, baby, daughter, lady, look.
Lady.
I'm really calling you by your first name right now.
Basically.
Yeah.
I'm not going to call you a bitch because I love you. I'm not going to I'm going to, lady, look. Take your ass in down, turn it on Family Guy. Sit down.
Bro, you must love Family Guy, dog.
Because that's just like second or third reference, right?
Put it like this. My wife has been going to Family Guy since we've met. Every night. I'm talking about marathon and Hulu Plus. Yes, I got that shit. No commercials.
How many times? I don't mean to get too personal into you and your wife's relationship, and I don't mean to cut you off. So hold your thought. But I gotta be silly right quick. How many times y'all been and you? Giggity.
Why you talking shit? Hey, y'all know I'm the Joker. I'm putting this out there. I done the whole go up and down, playing the whole quiet Quagmire robe. Got the music going, and I done did it. I pulled one thing on the rope, and the whole rope fall off quick and shit. Hey, bro, I'm sorry. You have to. These are the expectations. Remember when I asked you for your wife, right? This is real talk. Real shit. The expectations that I have in my relationship are a little different. Y'all know I was exposed to some things really early in my life as far as sexual wise. So yeah, I do have that hey man, my wife gotta be a freak for me to where I want her bending over, taking pictures. I want all that shit. Especially if I'm dating a goddamn model. You used to taking goddamn pictures. So hell, let's mix that up. Let's put my perverted mind in with your freaky shit and see what the hell we create.
Fact.
You modeling naked for me, I'm taking pictures. Oh, we finna have some fun.
Comment.
Men are so stuck in their ways, and that's the bottom line to it. But let the women be in her ways. We stuck in it. That's because you are stuck in your damn ways. That's why it's a book this big to please your ass.
I'm sorry, I'm still disagreeing, y'all.
Why y'all not stuck? Y'all hate other women. Y'all don't know.
Y'all don't even be stuck in y'all
I'm okay
ways.
with it.
Y'all be stuck in mama's ways or grandma's ways.
Fool.
That's a woman. Like that's really. But that's like to do. That's really like literally a problem with a woman.
It is.
Like I had to tell my wife this, like for real.
You acting like your mama. I hate to say it.
Stop acting like my mama. I'm not here.
Mama.
I'm not here in this marriage for you to be my mama. I still got my mama.
But at the
and
end,
even if I didn't, I don't want you to be another mama to me. I want you to be a wife to me. I'm serious.
So since all of y'all are men, let me ask y'all this then, like real talk, right? And we talking to women that y'all commit to, not just any woman. What I'm saying is, when you accept the woman and you decide to be with them, you mean to tell me you don't expect your partner to be everyone in between? You
not my mama?
No, listen, because at some point in time, bro, everyone, even men, need that push sometimes.
But that's not what my mama do.
We talking about mama.
That's not what my mama do.
Okay, so I don't know what kind of mamas y'all got, but my mama pushed me. So I'm asking from what I know.
You said from a relationship when that person gets with you. He said it earlier. I understood what he said, and I'll tap back into it when he said expectations are low. Let me tell you, it's a whole nother expectation when we fucking. And I don't mean to even put it out there so bluntly, but if you are with me, my mom has done her job raising me. You married me. You know my mom.
And obviously she done a good job
knowledge
on me.
Now, if I need you to keep me pushing, that's a different motivate me, then fine. But no joke, I'm not trying to put my mother's aura on the woman that I'm sleeping
on
with.
Me.
But I don't think it's your partner really trying to be your mother. I think you so when I think of things, even when it comes to men and women, y'all gotta understand, I think of things from an energy perspective. You get what I'm saying? So when I think of mother energy, I think of strong feminine energy, not just this is what my mama would do. You get what I'm saying? I'm saying like, hey Lisa, I'm saying y'all be like men be everywhere sometimes because my dad's a great man, but him and my mom have been married for 18 years this year. You get what I'm saying? So at a point in time, I feel like there comes a moment, and I'm not saying that it's mandatory or it has to happen, but there may be a moment when you need that extra
but you could do it as a wife. You could do it as a wife instead of a mom. No, like it's two different things. You could do it.
Yeah. But it's not about. I'm not speaking from controlling men perspective either. I'm really speaking from what our comment says about really trying to understand. And I think
go back to it. So read that.
I'll read it real quick. It says, some men think women won't understand them or really care about what they are going through, but some of us really do want to know and are genuinely willing to help you get through it. And when reading that comment, that's what mamas do, bro. And so that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying your partner has to be your mother. You get what I'm saying? But give that energy sometimes to help give you that push to get to where you're trying to go.
But you could do it as a wife instead of like being like because you can like the thing is
you have nagging.
No, but the thing is
and you have nagging.
Courtney.
That's the problem.
I'm listening.
You have pushing, encouragement. That's what pushing is. And you have nagging. Don't tell me what I need to do because obviously I know
exactly.
That.
Right.
Tell me help
you get to it.
Don't even help. Be encouraged.
Words of affirmation.
Thank you.
That's the
word. Hey, today's gonna be a great day, baby. We gonna get this together today.
Like, I'll give you an example.
Don't wake up with
I'll give you an example. Like what your mama would do when she tell you to take out the trash. Like you taking out the trash, right? Like say you bagging that bitch up right now. Your mama gonna be like, hey, can you take out that trash? Like if my wife do that, bro, chill the fuck out. Now you being like my mama.
Okay.
I want you to be like, I'm glad you taking out the trash.
Thank you.
That's it. Like it's different from a mama perspective, and it's like
when it's mama, we have to take that.
We have to because it's my mama. So, but when my wife like, girl, shut up.
What are you trying to teach me?
Like, what are you doing?
What are you trying to teach me?
I got a son. We got a son for a reason.
Let's really put this on the platter because I'm seeing it from both ends on this. So from what you were saying, Courtney, the energy that you're talking about is basically a comfort.
Right.
And don't get me wrong, comforting can come across in multiple ways.
Mhm.
I understand that as a man, you want to know what I'm going through. And trust me, we will talk about it. But it all depends. Like, if that's all you got me around for is to talk about my issues, that's not helping me, because all it's doing is re-drowning me back in it. And you're not giving me any type
The release,
of help.
the peace.
No, it's not just a release. It's just like, okay, if you're sitting here, I'm already submerged in problems. All you're going to do is pull me out just for me to talk about it. And don't get me wrong, if my issues, if I'm telling you, hey, these are things that I know I have to do, and I'm about to get these things done. It's just that my stress is, hey man, I might not be doing it right now, but I know it takes time. So let me ease my mind. But don't sit here and continuously pour like, oh, bring it out. Look, I really don't want to talk about it, because at this moment, I'd rather be comforted by my wife and have her, hey, yeah, baby, let me just hold you. Hey, baby, you hungry? Let me do this. Hey, let's watch a movie together. Let's just kick it. We don't have to. Please, I don't want to drown in my issues.
So more of what do you need, opposed to let's talk about what's wrong.
Thank you. Give me what I need as a wife. That's why I didn't marry you
to be my psychologist.
Yeah, I didn't marry that. If that was your profession, then fine. And we would have an hour to where we break off as husband and wife, and you sit here and put me on file, and you actually read my mind.
Now, if a man comes to you,
that's a different thing. He needs you.
And say, exactly. If he comes to you and say, look, I'm struggling.
He needs you at that point.
I don't know what the fuck to do with myself, with you, the kids, the job, the businesses. I need to talk. It's a different story. He's begging for support. He's begging you to love him in a different way.
The best way to say that for me, give us more of what we need than what you think we want.
I'll accept that. I totally understand that. Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, my wife is really good at that though. Like, but she had to learn it.
Yeah.
Like, cause we've been together for so long. Like, she had to learn. Like, you know what? He not even mad at me.
Exactly.
Like, cause like you'll think like just being with your spouse. Like, if you've never been with them for a long time or haven't been with them for a long time, you see them mad, you be like, "What's going on with us?"
You
know what I'm saying?
That's in relation to this answer right here.
Exactly. So you'd be like, what's going on with us? But you got to realize, like, everything that I get mad at is not about us.
No.
Like, I still go through life without you. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, as a woman and that shit, even as a man, like, you really have to understand, like, your spouse. Like, at the end of the day, you really have to understand them. Like, you really have to understand them.
You want to read that? Yeah.
Relationship test patience for sure. I have to remember that I married the man I am in love with. I have a balance, his impatience, anger issues, and flaws. I accept him as he is. That's why I chose to marry him. I expect him to be imperfect because I am imperfect.
And that's a fact.
Yeah, everybody. So that's when you get together as a relationship, everybody already has the issues that the world throw at them alone. Especially y'all black man, you a black man, you know what it is out there. Together, we should not be trying to solve those issues that we stack.
When we come together, we should. This should be the outside world. When we come together, we at peace.
Yeah, but you're going to get those issues that come at y'all together.
For sure.
That's what a relationship is. Them the issues that y'all
you're supposed to solve together.
And so that's why when you ask, hey, what's up with us?
What's up with us?
I've asked that question. I just asked that today. Hey, baby, everything good with us? Oh yeah.
But see, like, you really have to ask that with your spouse at least once every month. Like, at least once every month. At least at the minimum. A month.
Well, 31 days.
A month. What?
A month. Like, at least ask your spouse, like, are we good?
I go based off situation.
We good?
Because
like, I ask at least once a month. Like, for sure.
How long I've been dealing with this person? Because
but I mean, shit. Me and my wife been together. We've been knowing each other since we were 16. I'm 28. That's 12 years, bro. And I still to this day.
I agree.
I be like,
hey,
we good.
Women will have a feeling. They have feelings.
Intuition.
That something's wrong, and I can't call it intuition because you know why? Intuition could be facts. It'd be feelings that I don't know. Yeah. So
and
based on what they don't know, they'll start feeling negative about what they don't know. So I'm gonna ask, like, is you good?
No, I'm gonna be like, is we good?
I know I'm good.
Nah.
I don't know if you.
No, but see, but you can ask if she good. You can ask if she good, but at the end of the day, that can be rubbing off on both of y'all. So like when you ask if we good, like she gonna tell you, oh shit, because a woman is straight to they feelings. They straight to their point. Like if you don't think so. Like if you ask a woman like, is we good? She gonna be like, oh, this is what you need to fix. This is what you need to fix. This is what we need to get done.
I'm disagreeing with this one right here.
Not all the way.
I'm disagreeing with this one.
I can't go
on a lighter note, just give him some. Ooh.
If we fighting,
that's the key to a happy man.
I'm not even thinking about it.
If we broke and fighting, I'm not even thinking about it.
Okay, so as a woman who dates women, I don't be worried about sex when I know we not good either.
I don't want
It's the very last thing on my mind, just because I'm trying to get everything else together.
As a man, I don't want.
I don't know. Truth be told,
sex not therapy.
At this point, no, it's not a therapy for me. But
I'll take it like this.
Yeah, we ain't asked you. That's why we did not ask you, Jay.
This is honestly how I am. Like, I hate it. I'm meticulous like this. If we done got into a goddamn issue, you have your choice, because at this point there is no gray area. Either you finna do some shit I really like, or you gotta stay the fuck off my radar. It's not really a instance to where it's gonna be like, you can't kind of go hard. And this has happened. Hey, baby, you want to do it? Girl? Fuck.
Bitch?
Yeah,
girl?
But if you messed up, if I messed up, yeah. But if she messed up, you got to do something I like.
But then, it has. And then I'll be sitting back chilling.
Because women don't apologize. It's like we supposed to be okay with y'all being like still here.
Bro, she'll come out
real
lingerie,
it's like we supposed to be okay with the fact that we woke up with you this morning, but you did something wrong to us.
This is where it goes.
We get the threats. I'll leave.
Malcolm, and this is real.
Wow.
Jay, and this is my mentality.
You co-signing Jay?
This. We gonna get old waiting on shit to get fixed. I don't have time. Like at this point, and I'm looking at it, bro. You said we got 24 hours in a goddamn day.
Facts.
Wait, the world's spinning a little faster, so now it
might be 20 hours.
It might be. It's actually on the news. Like the Earth is spinning a little faster.
Yep.
I got this much time. Like as a black man, I don't know what the hell gonna happen to me tomorrow.
Exactly.
I don't have a lot of time to be trying to sit here and worry about a bunch of petty feelings and say what you want about it. At this point, hey, if we gonna do something, we gonna do what the fuck we want to do. Stop looking at the outside world. Stop fucking comparing yourself to what TV is doing. I don't give a shit what they do. What we doing under this goddamn roof, I don't care if we got a fucking tiger in the backyard. It's our motherfucking business.
Bro, you sound like somebody daddy right now, man.
No, I'm just on some real shit. Like, that's the expectation I have her as a wife. I told you, you get with somebody, you already know where my mental thing has been, because we done the whole bit.
You should know. You should.
Double-digit years.
Yeah, you should.
Years. At this point, this woman know my mind.
Yeah.
She know what I'm allergic to. Look.
You know me better than me at this point.
Yeah,
you should.
This point in my life, I don't have time for petty ass argument. When we get over an argument, yeah, if you want to get naked and do your thing, yeah, but you already know what you're gonna have to work hard to do. Because if I'm pissed off, the only way you're gonna get something out of me is if you're gonna come to me and just start doing it. If she just come to me and just straight up pull it down, start giving me head, hey, okay,
I ain't gonna lie,
I'll be all right.
I'll be ready to go.
All right, I'm gonna read this comment real quick. Miss Angela Vieta. I hope I said your last name right. I've been working on rolling my R's. Vieta. She said, I give him his space. When he comes home, he vents. Sometimes he's frustrated. I just listen, but I don't fix it. I let him fix it. I just give him encouragement and try to stay positive. We have to be mutually respectful of each other's space.
She gets it.
She understands.
She gets it.
So I guess, okay, so look, so I get it too. And that's, I guess, like,
she got brothers or something.
Let them be
and you know what? That's what I said. I reason with y'all tonight because I talk to y'all a lot. Maybe not you as much, Jay, because you really be one-worded. Okay, but outside of both of y'all, Joker know his facts. So Joker understands. But so outside of these men that's here that I'm talking to, right? I have guy friends, and I respect her comment because I let my guy friends come and talk to me whenever they're ready. I give them the space to be men. And I will admit, some women don't do that because they do want to be controlling.
Perfect.
I asked him if we good only after sex. No!
I'm not gonna even lie. That is a trap I hate. It's a trap I hate.
Because now we good.
You know why?
Now we good.
But it's not real.
It's not real. But now we good. Now we good.
It's not real, man.
I don't fall for the trap on purpose. You know why?
Why?
You know me personally.
Right.
I have more female friends than guy friends.
Facts.
So I know women more. I will say no every time. You know why?
Just to rate them.
Just so you can never ask me again. Don't think because we having sex, we good.
Yeah, exactly.
You want to have sex tonight, so we having sex.
But me personally, if we not good and you try to have sex, I don't want it.
I don't want it.
I'm with
That's
you,
why I
G.
say
I'm not
you
even.
want to have sex.
I'm not even having it.
I
Like
know.
my stuff probably not even. It's gonna be gummy worms.
And that
I'm
goes
gonna really be gummy worms. So I ain't even gonna cap with that. Because I'm still thinking about the problem. I'm
Jay,
still
this
thinking
is
about
a-
the issue.
You
I'm
disagree, Jay?
straight gummy worms.
I'm still fucking.
So if you do that, yeah, facts.
Jay said he's
telling
still
y'all
fucking.
this right now.
I'm still
This
fucking.
is
I'm
real.
just going out
You've
the
been with
room
your chick for
afterwards.
years.
Wow.
Y'all built this. Now you're right. Yeah, we can smash it. I'm still not mentally good. She'll ask in that moment, probably, oh yeah, you want to cuddle and watch a movie or something. And yeah, it's still on my mind. Like, damn, you pissed me off. Do not get me wrong. Yeah, but it's easier to discuss after you done bust one. Facts. Because now I'm not mad. I'm
not gonna
mad.
So not
not
smoking
as
a
mad.
blunt, but after sex.
That's
that's
what
it.
I do.
Ah.
I've changed
But that's
that.
like he said. That's what I
Nah,
do.
but see,
Okay,
everybody,
I'm reasoning.
see, everybody got they
I'm
vices for it.
And that's why I said.
Because I know me, like if I
I'm
get mad, I'm
reasoning.
about to go throw some weight. I'm about to go to the gym.
And after you come back,
After I come back, now I ain't got a pump. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm Gucci.
I can honestly say I need to buy out of this conversation because I ain't never done it. I'm talking about all the way from 1915 all the way to now.
Not 1915, Malcolm. What the hell?
Not 1915, 19 to.
I
Oh,
got
I
you,
said
bro.
1950.
You did, bro. You did.
From 19 to 50. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
From
Okay.
19 to 50. I ain't never been that man where I can fight, fuck, and make up in the same fucking day.
Yeah, I can't do it, bro.
It ain't happening.
It can't.
I can't do
It ain't happening.
So you can do it in the same day,
No,
Joker?
that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Don't take the perspective of that. We're okay.
Yeah.
This is something that this is your way of apologizing because our way of apologizing might be like, look, we going out. You want something to eat? We ain't gonna say I'm sorry.
That's definitely my way.
Hey, man, hey, you want something to eat?
It's gonna be what you want to eat.
Yeah,
It's gonna be what you want to eat.
On some seafood.
Oh,
We
I'm probably not even gonna get a plate there. I'm
Yeah,
just
it's
like, hey,
just
bro,
for
you
you.
want?
But let me put out
For you right now.
You get into a heated argument or whatever. But in the same thing, you know what? All right, whatever. Y'all walk off. But she not sitting there just trying to do something to get you in bed. She come back, bring your ass a nice ass oxtail plate. Be like, baby, I just. Yeah.
That works.
That's instead of saying thank you. I be hating that
But
shit too.
A man.
I want that.
Did I say
I want that from us.
Did I say it instead of saying thank you? I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Instead of saying I'm sorry,
Yeah.
you go and give me something you know I like. I hate that bullshit too.
No,
Instead of sitting like y'all was saying, talk to us just like you want me to talk to you. Don't come to me with no. I know he likes these.
And I'll admit, women
Instead
are
of
passive
saying,
aggressive.
I'm sorry. I
Yeah.
was wrong.
Women
I be
can be
hating that
passive
bullshit.
aggressive.
Yeah, it is one thing because
What
you want
the
to get
fuck?
that out. Like, bro, you want me to say I'm sorry to you. You do. And I will. You as a man, you all know we done broke down, baby. I'm sorry.
Especially when you know you're wrong.
Especially
Especially when you know you're wrong.
But
Okay.
it's a few ways. As a man, think about the best ways how women get to us. It's those few little things they get to us through our stomachs,
And the
or
y'all.
your dicks.
Oh,
Like they follow your heart, your stomach, your dick.
They use your love language
You
at
fall
its
in love
best.
If don't let that woman
That's why I
know
don't never
your
let
love
nobody know
language.
my
I told you, I
Man.
respect your motto now.
They
I told
they
you,
they
I
use your
do.
love language as its
Mhm.
best, like for real.
If they know you,
Yeah.
you are you.
You
Okay.
good. They got you.
I was gonna say you
Like-
dead,
That's why I
and that's because I got hope.
But that's that's definitely their golden ticket for sure.
You in
For
the
sure.
well.
But
You
for sure.
really out
That-
there.
every woman I've been with, I've been a mystery. Why don't you give me that? Why don't you give me that part of you that you've never given to nobody else?
They know what's missing. They know what's missing. They know what's missing.
I get that every time. I get that every time.
You have to sometimes treasure that part because every woman don't deserve that. But they gotta earn it.
Yeah.
They gotta earn it, just like we gotta earn it now.
Even when they do earn it, I hold that in until the last motherfucking minute. Like,
nah, that's a hard piece, and this is me realizing older. This is me realizing older.
Okay,
it is real hard. Like once you let go and tell a woman who you truly are, and she has that part of you, that life part of you.
I got him by his nuts now,
and it worked because pieces get brought up. Okay. And I've seen it within multiple relationships with my brother. Oh, you like this because of this. And I be like, bitch, I ain't been that way since 2012. What the fuck is you talking about?
I'm changed.
Exactly.
I'm changed.
And so when that started getting like, what did you want out of me when you got with me? Because I said
you knew what I was back in 2012.
We all expect
I met you being who I was in 2012.
What it say in relationship really they dissolve instead of evolve? Because it's just like, really hey, I got you, and everybody gonna fall off something. We ain't gonna always bring goddamn roses petals all over the goddamn floor. We trying to live life too, but I'm at least trying to evolve with you. If you just feel like, oh, because I ain't doing these rose petals no more, that I don't love you, you gonna start dissolving your mentality with me. You ain't trying to evolve your goddamn relationship to where now, hey baby, let's fuck the rose petals. Let's leave. Let's work together to be on vacation. Oh, well, you don't do rose petals and poetry. Bitch, I'm trying to pay somebody to do goddamn poetry on the boat with your monkey ass. Like,
hey, I respect that.
Rose petals repetitiously. You did that already.
Yeah. Oh, you always do rose petals, nigga. You can't
gonna keep doing that.
Well, it's the same.
I thought you liked it.
But every Father's Day, we get the same bullshit.
Okay.
Same bullshit.
But okay, so look, I'm gonna tell y'all.
Barbecue. We got a barbecue for Father's Day.
Yeah.
We the ones who got a barbecue for Father's Day, bro. Like,
but look, I'm gonna tell y'all, men are so simple, bro.
Yes.
Sometimes it's hard to figure out
everything
what to
different.
do for y'all.
They put the tents in storage.
Because look, my daddy, great man, raised me my whole life. You know, Pops.
Pops don't
Joker, you met my dad.
But what does he do?
He works.
No, I mean, besides work, like literally, what is his personal hobby?
Okay, look, my dad's personal hobby, since I brought it up, my dad drinks beer and chill when he's not at work. So, but what I learned, right, growing up, as I got older, actually talking to my parents, my mom would be the one to say, hey, your daddy really feel this way, even though he don't show it. Yeah. So, but as his daughter, right, female still, I'm looking like, how do I know how you really feel if you don't tell me that? It's like sometimes, besides your partner, sometimes women have to find another medium to try to communicate and understand men.
Well, communicate specifically, just like a man would. If you want to know, you can't just say, how do you feel? Because that's still a broad general question about what. So
anything though.
But that's what I'm saying. You can't throw it on the table.
Specific.
That's a whole platter you throw. How do you feel about any of this? I don't fucking know. I gotta go.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
So y'all really need time to process things.
Everybody, but it's pointed like.
But I feel like men need more time.
No, we don't need broadness.
If Maya comes to me and she's like, Daddy, I want to hear you love me as a daughter, like as a daughter. Okay, that gave me something to focus in on. She feeling neglected as a daughter.
Okay.
So now I can go ahead and focus that. Like, if she'd have been like, Daddy, how do you feel? About what? That's every man. About what?
About what?
And if she'd have been, Daddy, how do you feel about me? Okay, bam, I can break it down. The word, baby, I love you more than life itself. I can sit here and hug.
But it's not just about the words. As women, we love to see action. Like, you can tell us how you feel all day long.
Action can't happen in an instant.
But that's
not overnight.
But that's what I'm getting at. Even if we give you the time, right, and we still don't feel like, because you brought your daughter. Yeah. So as a child, if you telling me this, but what you're doing doesn't make me feel this, I'm now growing up with the disconnect from you as my father and as a man.
Then that's a 50-50 connect, because it's just like, if you're not showing the actions to where you want to be around me, if Maya was always distant off playing her game, doing whatever she wants, and not wanting to be around me, it's like you can't say that, hey, you're not that far. First of all, if you come and talk to me about it, yeah, we can obviously go and do our thing.
And man, look,
you know,
as children, I was talking about this the other day. As a child, you really got to understand, like, your parents don't have a book about being a parent
at all.
And like I learned that by being a parent. Like I will always resent my dad, like, oh man, he ain't teach me enough. But he taught me a lot by not teaching me enough.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's just it. Like, and then when you a child, like, you don't understand that.
Right.
Like, you like, oh, my dad not around, he not teaching me what I feel like he should be teaching me. Like, but at the end of the day, they teaching you a lot.
Angela.
I'm sorry, but I'm not passing up an orgasm over an insignificant argument. At the end of the day, there is nothing that serious to stay mad about. Staying mad or angry only makes people sick. Sometimes we need to hear when we are wrong and to correct ourselves.
We can't go
I'm blowing that back.
I love it.
The only thing I'm disagreeing with you on, Angela, and the only thing I'm disagreeing on.
I'll pass up an orgasm. Sorry.
The only thing I'm disagreeing on is I can see where I might be wrong because I stay mad too long sometimes. I'll go.
And that's my thing. Y'all be talking about women being petty, but men are just as petty sometimes.
Because I feel like
we gonna stay mad at our significant other, bro. Like, we let you in on our life, bro. Like, I ain't just about to be over it because you my significant other. I'm about to be mad as hell at you.
Exactly.
Because you know how I feel about this situation.
Exactly.
You know my life. You know everything.
Why you keep pissing me off?
Like, you know what takes me.
Yeah.
That's the best time to communicate with y'all love language, because at that point, the only way that y'all gonna ever find it back, y'all have to communicate to each other's love language. Like I told you, for me, hey, I'm a freak. I like taking pictures of my phone. I do.
Don't choke, Jay. Don't choke.
So if you want to match my goddamn love language, okay, fine. You want to get into this mode where you gonna set up the whole camera? You want to do the model thing? Okay, motherfucker, let's do it. But I'm not gonna sit here and waste more time, bro. We getting into 20s, 30s, 40s. I got kids, bro. I'm not trying to sit and be pissed off at nobody. I got shit to do. Especially if we sleep.
But see, I know, like you say, you be mad for too long. I don't be mad long enough.
I think that'd be my thing.
I'm not mad long enough.
When I am mad, you gonna know, but
I'll be mad for, bro. I swear.
I'm not mad long enough.
I swear.
I'm
mad for like
what?
Like when y'all had these arguments, at the end of the day, truly, in any instance, man or woman, what the hell do you want that took 8 days to do? Because y'all ain't leaving each other.
No.
But I think for most women, we want communication.
But see,
y'all focus on the point. We just want the communication to understand.
It really be the principle.
We argue with y'all because y'all be trying to figure out. Y'all have to work up so much about what's wrong with us. When we be mad about, let's figure it out.
Nah, we be mad about the principle.
The principle.
It's just the principle.
That comes with that because that falls with the principle. We be focused on the principle and how to figure it out.
I think women be on the principle.
Why do you feel so strongly about this? It don't matter. We need to fix this.
Exactly.
It don't matter why I'm mad.
But see, I know me, like I'll be like, I'm mad.
Especially if we didn't argue about this 20 times.
Oh, me, I'll be like, see, me, I'm like, I feel like if I gotta be mad for longer than a minute, then
it's too long to be mad.
That's way too long to be mad, bro. Like this wasting too much. Like you say, bro, this wasting too much time. Like at the end of the day, bro, like I'm gonna be 30. I'm gonna be mad at the same shit.
If I'm not gonna leave you, I'm not gonna be mad for that. If this is a situation where I'm gonna be like, dog, we ain't gonna make it.
Yeah, like come on, like let's be real.
Okay, find a situation serious. But if this is a situation to where, and I done said this right after the last word that came out of argument. Look, are we leaving each other?
It's the way he said it though.
You have to, because it's like y'all forget. It's like they forget. Like y'all get so worked up in the argument. I'm like, fam, I'm not leaving you.
See,
I know my wife be mad at that. She be mad because I be like, hey, I ain't even mad no more. You want to go out to eat? She be like, I'm still mad. Like,
why?
Okay, so
you can be mad, but you hungry?
Is you hungry?
I don't care. Look, you can still eat while you mad. I'm just asking this. Can we go eat?
This thing here. I'll be motherfuck you. You get out of my motherfucking face. I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk to you.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I'm Malcolm. I'm real. I'm agree agree with you right now.
Look how she try to get me though. Every motherfucking time.
She walked in the room.
Get your motherfucking
Talk your
ass
shit,
out.
Malcolm.
Get your motherfucking ass out of my face. I don't want to talk no motherfucking more. 5-course meal, baby.
This might be an apology or might be a death.
I be like, man, that ain't.
But it look good.
I be look, y'all. I be like,
she cooking
she
bad
good the motherfucker.
talking all
But I'm
that
still
shit.
mad. You know what I'm saying? I'm still mad, man.
And don't forget how I back it up in the bed just to remind
Mom,
you.
no!
Just to remind you what you're avoiding at the other side of the bed.
And she is
I'm
sometimes.
dead. I'm
See, that be
done.
my thing, cause once you put that motherfucker on me, we get
It's over.
It's a wrap. Like,
Bro, I'm
You
still.
throw it on me, we
Bro, I'm like,
good.
I won't even be mad. Like, I'm
Like,
telling you, bro. I'm
like,
really, I don't
Jay,
even be mad.
Jay, like he said
I
earlier,
get that.
my shit turned into.
Oh, it's a gummy worm.
Like,
On me. Like, if I'm mad, bro, it's a gummy worm.
I ain't got a mind of his own. I be mad. That nigga be happy than a motherfucker.
I'm gummy worm, boy. I'm telling you,
Nah,
gummy worm.
I don't get mad much. So you don't like when I get mad.
When
So
I
you wanna.
And see, that's why I try to avoid getting mad. Cause if I get mad, like for
I'm
real
get
mad,
I don't get
bro,
mad,
I'm
but
the Hulk in this
I'm gonna
mug,
go
bro. I'm
that
about to
way.
turn green.
I
I'm
done
about to
punched
flip
holes in
cars.
the wall.
I'm about to punch holes. I'm about to do everything.
At the same
Like,
time, I was
oh,
telling
now you want to call the cops? Nah, don't call the cops now. You wasn't calling the cops when you was making me mad. I didn't burn down. He didn't burn down the house. No, I'm mad.
So, but nah, that's actually, I actually like that. Y'all some wild motherfuckers.
Bro, G, I'm only agree with you for a split second. Cause look, my girlfriend would tell y'all, I'm not the person to be mad. You hear me? I don't. She be mad that I'm not mad, and I be like, "What are you mad for?"
Like, why are we even
So
wasting
look,
energy about
I'm
being
a
mad,
reason.
bro?
Like I told y'all all night, I'm a reason. But I just wanted to understand what Lisa said. See, ain't nobody worried about what y'all talking about. We talking about the facts right now, okay? We talking about the facts. And I reason only because, bro, you can't make me not be in my feelings if I'm really in my feelings. And if I'm not in my feelings, you can't make me be in my feelings.
It's like you want me to be mad with you.
I ain't got time to be mad.
And I really don't.
Can't. Forget the time.
Point blank period. No,
I really
no.
don't have time.
I don't have the time
Like, literally,
to be
I
mad.
don't
For
have
real,
time.
for real.
And that's one of the things that pisses me off the most. I be like, man, we got all this. We trying to build this. I
Yeah,
don't
we
have time
trying
to
to
be
do
arguing
this.
about bullshit. Bullshit.
Wow.
Well,
Maybe nothing.
it's my feelings, and you should care. Okay, I do care. Can we move on now?
Hmm.
No, because we have. Look, man, I'm about like he said a minute ago. I'm about to turn into the Hulk, man.
For real.
Please leave this alone.
That's what I say. Women dissect me in respect. Like, we will respect your feelings. We will acknowledge them. I understand that as men. I don't understand a lot of shit women do, and I'm not trying to do it. It's just like, look, I'm not a female. I'm not trying to be rude. I can sit here and respect every last one. I will comfort you as a man, and I'll sit here and hold you. You can talk about it, but I know for a fact you're not looking for a solution.
You just looking to vent.
Yeah. And that's what sometimes when it comes down to men, we don't just do all the venting. We just automatically mentally find a solution to help us proceed.
Y'all like on the bigger picture while we still stuck on the tiny
And
details.
so when it's like, oh,
It's not tiny. I won't even say that because emotions do matter, but
But they're faulty.
as they are delusional. They can be delusional.
well, they can be fixed with
And
simple
blinding.
things.
They can
Because if
be
you got an
blinding.
issue with somebody at work, everybody have issues with people at work.
Facts.
I'm pretty sure if that some bitch just came over here, smoked a blunt with y'all, gonna be friends at work, and then probably hate each other within a couple months. It's gonna be up and down relationship wise. That's why I don't vent or talk about a lot of relationships I have with people. Oh, this person did this. We'll probably be cool next week. I fight with Jay today. We'll be good by noon. Look, you know, like seriously, by the time he roll up a blunt, we cool again. We gonna fight. Man, let me hit that shit. Lord, nigga, this shit I had to show you. You know, like,
like that. But women, you can't fight. Women can't like.
no, once the weed
Get
or whatever
into
gets
it.
smashed out, they ain't cool no more.
What can I say?
Yeah, fuck that bitch.
once they come out the hills, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Man, y'all are
Once the
funny.
moves come out, it's a wrap. You stop being whoever you was after the fight. Like,
Y'all be fighting before y'all even fight. Oh,
Facts.
cool.
the fight start on the phone.
But what we learn from this, for real?
So, okay, so what I'm going to say
The
from what we
takeaway.
learned from this, okay, look. Bro, this was a crazy conversation, bro. Well, look, my head is trying to wrap itself around all the shit that y'all said tonight. But look, I'm open. I'm learning. And I appreciate this. Because for real, I be really trying to understand what the hell goes on in the mind of men. Because y'all be saying y'all be reasoning and trying to understand. And as women, we be trying to figure out, nah, bro, that ain't it. Even as friends, right? Women are always trying to get to the root of the problem. I'm gonna just be 1,000.
Why don't y'all just become archaeologists and look up some old shit?
But let's be real, okay? I'm not that woman. I'm bad at this. But most women are the greatest detectives in the world, bro. They figure out everything even when you don't tell them.
Because they nosy and they want to be in
It's not being nosy. It's about caring to some extent.
It's about what we learn.
Fine line, guys. Fine line.
Think about social media. Women on social media all day.
Okay. I got a bad problem.
Oh, he got a bad problem.
I got a bad problem. And then we'll get to this question right here. What is the lesson tonight? The bad problem, and I know this problem exists in a lot of relationships. Like say you I don't know, somebody flirted with you. You and all y'all in serious relationships.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, being in a dedicated relationship, whatever you want to call it, you don't flirt, but you acknowledge the woman. You
speak respectfully.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Okay, thank you, ma'am. Whatever, blush, whatever you're gonna do. And the argument becomes, and I'm not incriminating Lisa on this one. She's done something similar, but not this particular scenario I'm drawing up. You walk away, and now the problem is, and this goes to women getting to the problem. I saw how you looked at her. You don't look at me like that. Where did that come from?
Okay,
I was trying.
That's insecurities.
That's a whole different
ball game.
That's insecurity. Because in that instance, I mean, you can look at that from any side because women will take a compliment. It's not wrong for you to accept a goddamn compliment. The fact that people won't stop running their fucking mouth is not your fault. Let them talk. Hey, man, talk. That person talked me up. Thank you for a chance in my goddamn life. If you maybe you feel like you haven't talked me up enough, but that motherfucker did. Mm-hmm. So thank you for acknowledging. You didn't see me grab on a booty. You didn't see me take her number. You didn't see me do none of that. So unless your insecure ass can find any other reason for saying some shit, shut the fuck up.
You really should be happy because somebody else is interested in your.
If they ain't looking at me, what the hell you got?
If don't nobody wants you ain't got nothing.
Yeah, for real.
I ask questions like, if you upset about this woman saying I'm handsome or whatever, what are you here for?
I'll be like, what am I to you? If
what am I to you?
Call me handsome,
do you not feel the same way? If you feel the same way, you should be comfortable with the rest of the world.
Why
feeling that same way? You should be arrogant to a degree because you got me and they don't.
I'm gonna start doing it reversal. Why you don't compliment me like that? Why you don't look at me like she looked at me? Why you don't help me feel the way that just made me feel? You can't tell a nigga you look nice. Hello, thank you.
So basically, the lesson that was learned was that
I'm always sitting there.
We got
shit.
Did y'all hear me? The lesson that was learned is that we just simply got to learn to respect each other, male or female. We got to respect each other and talk.
And
point blank period.
What he calls it. Lowered
expectation. And you know what? I respect that so much for the simple fact, people look at me crazy when I say this, but I be telling them, bro, I don't have no expectations for no person that I meet. I don't know what you're gonna do. I don't know what you're gonna do. I don't know what you're gonna do. I know what I can do.
Like with anything, I go into anything with low expectations.
Understood.
Like, everything, like, cause I mean, why would I expect the most and just get the worst?
I get it.
Like for real. So that's like going to Jack in the Box and be like, hey, can I have a Happy Meal? Nigga, we don't sell those.
So that's basically
I was expecting a Happy Meal. I got damn chicken.
You gotta know what you want and be able to communicate that. I think that's the real lesson, right? Like knowing what you want and being willing to communicate that, right?
Shit. I just told somebody that they're in a relationship. They asked me for relationship advice. I try not to give relationship advice because I never want somebody to say, "Oh, what Joker said."
Nah, I ain't say shit.
So when they were both there, and the only thing that I've ever said to them, I was like, "Look, you want your relationship to last seriously? Communicate about exactly what you want, like exactly what the fuck you want and exactly what you expect out of this person, not out of all the other shit that's going on. Oh, what do you expect out of that goddamn person right there? Every small detail. That's what everybody books become little chapters and side notes. Because if you with me and I get with you, I'm not gonna sit here and assume you're about to do some just because you're with me or I like something. No. Okay, look. I expect this. I expect this. Do you fall in any of these categories? Okay, well, she gonna have them. I expect this. Do you fall in these? And where y'all meeting up? Y'all can work on other shit if y'all choose to through the relationship. But where y'all meet up, once the expectations are met, if you said you were going to be consistent at something, I'm expecting you to be consistent at that. Even if you fall off for a day, that's fine. You fall off for 2, that's fine. But I expect you to tell me why you fell off for them 2 days. Just like if you go into a job, nigga, you just can't miss 2 days and not say nothing.
Right.
True.
Right.
So you communicated people out, put them jobs way above their goddamn relationship communication shit. You rushing to call in for. Come on now. Do it for your relationship.
That's real.
I be trying, man. But when I get hot, I don't want to talk. I don't want to be near you. I don't want to. And she be like, "You haven't talked to me in 3 days."
Just like
Michael Betty, y'all.
Your monkey ass been for 3 days. Because we can all be fired. Hey.
You right? Right. Man. I be trying though. But my ego needs to get out of it sometimes.
I'm glad you said that.
I got a huge ego and it's borderline arrogance.
Beyonce,
but I be like, man, I don't, especially
Bro, you stupid. I just love what you said. You stupid.
Like I told you over here earlier, if we didn't argue about this 20 times and when you started it the 20th time, I said, man, I don't want to go here again. And you keep egging, I might not speak to you for a while, man. I mean, I'm just
because you expecting that conversation to come up.
Right.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah. I'll be like, man, I'm done, man. Leave me alone. I don't want to talk. So I'm working on it though, y'all. But in my own words, I'll say the message tonight for the ladies from me, can't speak for everybody, is just to, like I said earlier, give a man his space. If he comes to you for help on issues that he's having psychologically or emotionally, that's when you help him. Don't force help on him because that's not the kind of help he needs. Like my boy said earlier, because that makes him feel like you being mama. He doesn't need mama right now. Mama gonna be there. You hurt your knee. Come in, let me put some salve on it or some ointment or whatever your mama might call it. All of that instead of just letting like me. I'd be like, Mama, I'm going back outside to play. I put that on when I get out the tub later. Let me go. That's what I was as a kid. But let us have our space, like Angela said also on the live feed. If we come to you with our issues, we can't handle them on our own, like Angela alluded to. Angela alluded to it. She lets her husband fix his problems. If he can't fix them, I'm sure he'll come to her and say, "Hey, I can't handle this one."
Right.
That's when we need y'all.
So let me breathe.
I respect that, honestly, in totality.
Need some space.
So
words of wisdom.
I actually liked that. That's what I was just gonna go. In this part of the show, Miss Courtney D is about to tap in with a few words of wisdom right before we head out. So please, Miss Courtney D.
First of all, I just want to say I really enjoyed this conversation. Joker and Jay, every time I talk to y'all, I tell y'all all the time, bro, y'all teach me so much about men I never knew or even thought I knew. And I'm like, okay, let me open my perspective just a little bit, But I think, like, for real, the wisdom in this whole conversation was really that, like, we have to learn to respect each other and let everybody be who they are. We can't expect people to be what we think they should be or what we think they need to be. And it's only funny because I feel like this is a full circle conversation real quick, just because me and Zay was talking about this earlier with my other little bro. Like, you can see a person and think you know what they're supposed to be, but at the end of the day, you don't know their life or their path or their journey or what lessons they need to learn or who they're supposed to even become in the long run. We don't know those things. And I truly live by the philosophy of transparency. I believe in being honest and communicating things. I do feel like everybody needs their space to talk when they're ready. Pressuring people to talk never solves anything. So I agree with y'all on a lot of things that was addressed here tonight. Overall, the message is respect each other, learn each other, be open to learning each other. Don't have expectations set in a space where you have no reason to have expectations set. Point blank, period. When I meet people, there's never an expectation of what I expect them to be or how they're going to be or how the picture's going to play out. We never know those things. So the bigger picture is everybody has to take accountability for self, be in control of themselves, but also be willing to be open to respecting each other.
I'm feeling that. So, actually, before we actually head out, I want to give the jack of all trades the floor for a second to let people know, really, once again, where to find him, who he is, and what he's representing. Talk about these bomb ass shirts I keep thinking about stealing over here. I thought about stealing this one bit by my foot this whole damn time.
All I know is I need to put a slide order in before you leave, for real.
I want to show them everything.
Oh man, this all I had in stock, right? Really, because everything sells out. This our newspaper joint.
I did a video with that fun.
This is the Beeson one. If y'all from Houston, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And this is the little dove, fire, and ice. You know what I'm saying? So, like joke, it stands for Jack of all trades. The motto is the energy you put out is what you get back. I really live that. I really stand by that. That's really who I am, the Jack of all trades. And y'all can find me at Jote Clothing. It's spelled JOATCLTHN. Jote Clothing. It's actually the LLC, the business. That's actually the business name. I appreciate y'all for having me. We had some gems. We had a great conversation. It was a dope time.
Yeah, I was
Spell Jote again.
JOAT.
JOAT Clothing, right? It's JOATCLTHN. Okay. JOATCLTHN.
Is it on Instagram and
Facebook? Anything you can think of. Twitter, YouTube. I'm on every social platform known to man.
Slides that he was going to get.
I got everything. I'm talking about slides. I'm coming out with a whole kids line called Kids Joke with a KED, like kid, but it's based on. Well, I actually went from joke. It was like goat, play on goat, and kid. Kid is a baby goat, so kid line, baby joke. So yeah.
I just want to bring this moment full circle real quick. Just because I know a lot of people don't know.
I was gonna say that. Earlier.
Yeah,
this is a full circle moment.
So the irony in tonight is that me and G been knowing each other for a while. Over 10 years. Let's just leave it at that. Like, funny type shit. Me and G went to prom together. This is my prom day, y'all.
What?
Yeah.
On some random funny shit, but it was on some like me and G really have been like good friends for a while.
She wore a dress.
I did.
Yep.
And heels. And I had weave in.
You got the picture?
Nah, don't.
I got the picture.
She got it. She got it.
But I wanted to bring this moment full circle just because I remember when G reached out to me in like 2013.
Bro, it was 5 years ago. I just looked at the video.
Years ago?
Bro, it was 5 years ago. Literally.
But that interview was before 2017.
Yeah.
Not just any interview. That's this son's bitch.
First official interview.
That was the first time I ever picked up a camera.
Facts.
First time I ever picked up a camera, it was my first clothing line called Pusher Clothing. Mm-hmm. It's actually the same, it's literally the same clothing line.
It evolved.
It just evolved and changed its name, did everything different. I knew what I did wrong back then. I just changed
Yeah,
it.
because we're gonna have to come back. You have to come back because I wanted Spree Productions to be talked about. But we'll
See,
talk
that
about
was the
and that was the other full circle moment.
That was the photography business. And I still go by Spree Productions because that's Spree is my last name. And so I dropped the E. Spree. It's kind of I thought it was dope. And if you ever hear like the is it Spree? Yeah, that's my wife.
Remember I showed you the video.
Man,
my guy shot the first video.
I'm telling you, when I say Jack of all trades,
the very first video I ever done, like the.
You said you had shot one for him.
No.
Literally,
your video.
Yes.
When I say Jack of all trades, I did every entrepreneur thing under the sun, like literally. And when I say like when you think of Jack of all trades, you be like, oh, that dude good at everything he touched. I was literally good at everything. The tattoos that I have on my leg, I did on myself. I worked at a tattoo shop for 3 years.
Yeah, we're gonna be having this, bro.
I'm telling you, I did. Bro, I did. Oh, and look, the designs, all these designs, I do it myself. I do all the graphic designs. I print them. I do everything.
You got your stuff in the car?
What?
I'm gonna do some back pieces. I need a half sleeve.
Bro, I broke my wrist. That's why I had to stop doing photography. So,
God damn, it ain't that
used to
soon.
be Steph Curry.
man, I'm telling you, like, stop messed up, bro. It's so much that go behind the clothing line that a lot of people don't know. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's crazy.
Man, it's all good. And we're gonna actually discuss it after we hop off. But unfortunately, y'all know we all have to jet out. And we've been loving the fact that y'all done kicked it with us right here. Unfortunately, nobody even won the prize. That's what y'all asses get.
Maybe they'll win next week.
Yeah, they're gonna win next week. So once this has been let me read.
Take it down.
I am the OG of the Double G's, your boy Big Dog Joker.
Your boy King J.
And of course, it's your girl Courtney D. Tapping out for the evening with our special guest,
Joe Clothing.
Hell yeah. See, we'll catch y'all asses next Thursday. You thought it was a game.
So we turned it to a game.
Got that shit right.
Hey.
Man, appreciate y'all for having me.
He didn't want to say it. He didn't want to fuck up.
He always fuck it up. That's the problem. Look, he blank.
It was a straight play.
I forgot.
But hey, man, we salute y'all. Check in with us next Thursday from 7 to 9. Follow us at What Up 100 Radio, man.
What Up Radio 100.
Oh, I'm sorry. Facebook and Instagram. What Up Radio 100. Again, What Up Radio 100, man. Big salute to y'all. Thank y'all for kicking it with us on Thursdays, baby. And we
Hey.
Man, appreciate y'all.
Oh, yeah.